Welcome all to the Cult of Dave livestream. My name is Adam, and I am taking the role of GM today. With us, we have Dave, Nin, and Neo, all as players, and Joseph producing in the background. Today's game is using the SLA Industries 2nd Edition system in a homebrew world based on the game Brink. Now, let's go over to the others. Dave, why don't you introduce yourself and your character?
So tonight I'm playing Skitter, who is an advanced carrion, often shortened to ADV. I'm a mechanic, but I've got some ranged weapons skills that I can rely on. Carrion in this system are a sort of zombie-like rat people that inhabit the sewers of Mort City in the official Slay setting. Advanced carrion are carrion who've been brought up from that lowly beginning and into the warm and welcoming arms of Slay Industries, where they have had their brain capacity and social skills greatly enhanced. So that's what I'll be playing tonight. A really ugly looking rat skeleton guy that can be friendly if he wants to be.
Wonderful, Dave. Now, Nin, if you'd like to do your introductions.
It's going to be not nearly as long as Dave's.
Absolutely.
My character's is called Soratomo. She's a Shakhtar, and apart from what I usually do, she's going to be like melee and not good with talking.
That's very fair. Okay. So last but not least, Neo, you're up.
Well, basically, I'm going to do the opposite of what I normally do. I am going to be a very talkative neophone whose basically only ability is his charisma. So, yeah. I've basically got no other abilities except for charisma, which is always good to have. And my weapons I'll be using is my feather point rapier.
Okay, fantastic. So, now that we've all been introduced, and unless anyone has any other complaints, let's get into it. So, you're all sitting in the respective rooms of the Slay ship that you've been sent on. Skitter, you sit at your desk making some minor adjustments to your weapon, making sure the sights are aligned, ensuring your magazines are filled, knowing that this is a new, possibly hostile environment. The same grey walls that you were used to in your upbringing now surround you again. Is there anything you'd like to do at this point? Any feelings going through your head?
Have we had an actual official mission yet, or are we just sort of like on edge waiting for the next thing to drop?
So it's mostly that you have been put on this ship for the mission. You've had a very minor brief that you're going to a new planet to go onto the megastructure of the Ark. Like I can get the actual thing up. I will get it up now. So, the original brief that you guys were given was, good morning, squad. As I'm sure you're aware, this mission is off-planet. You'll be deployed on the megastructure known as the Ark on planet X-360. If you want any background, ask, but I won't bog you down. Now, onto details. 2 military factions backed by 2 main social groups. Both want help, but Slay aren't that generous. Choose either the resistance or the security to help, and we will send you down, along with one of Slay's personal missions. You've since chosen the resistance force to help, and so for that, Slay have informed you that there is a rogue Xeno last seen near your objective, which is a security tower. Your objective is to open the gates to allow vehicles to pass through it. Slay, however, want the Xeno that is currently there, but they will accept just the chip. That is your main objective.
Do we have any schematics on the chip? I mean, is it just a sort of a lad chip?
It's a standard lad chip.
Right. Okay. Do we have any schematics on the breed of Xeno we're up against?
You've been informed that while the Xeno obviously doesn't work for Slay anymore, in the fact that they ran away after being given a contract, they are pretty good at stealth operations and use a true shot sniper rifle.
Okay.
But they weren't able to take much ammo with them, so they are limited in ammo, but they are a damn good shot.
But they'll have had time to find, as probably if they're decent at it, they'll have had time to find and secure an area where they'll have the advantage. Okay.
Yes.
So we send Skitter in first.
Yeah.
I'm okay with that. Yeah, so then in that case, I will just be going over tactical gear and weapons, like you said, but making sure that I've got everything planned. If we get a layout, I mean, obviously we know there's one
Currently,
but like in character, I'll be studying that as well.
Yeah, currently you have the map of the actual arc, the megastructure. Specifics you do not currently have, so they have not been given them for the fact that both sides are wanting both schematics, and it's kind of hard to be able to get individual ones from each, because obviously neither side wants to give up their own schematics.
Where are the doors that we need to be opening?
They will be on Security Tower.
Right.
For those that can see the map, in the center of the megastructure, just above the resort, is a very large wall. That wall was built by the security force just before everything, really hit the fan, separating the major part of the central arc in two, with Security Tower being the only realistic way of getting from one side to the other with large vehicles and convoys.
Okay.
Right. That's all. Torin,
Yes.
you aren't sure why your first mission that you've been assigned to was outside Mort. You were sort of expecting it to be within the city of that you would standardly be in as your first time as an operative for SLA. But maybe they just do things a little weirdly. You're a little anxious to meet your new squad, a little excited to see a new world through the eyes of a brand new, fully fledged SLA operative. Any feelings in your head? Any things you want to do?
My character will scan around to see if he sees any females.
Currently, you are just in your room. This is sort of the place you've been told to stay until you've been deployed. So, unless you're trying to look at yourself, there isn't any.
Does my character know anything about it, like streetwise knowledge?
You might be able to gather some while down on the arc.
Okay.
Right now, no. This is a brand new place. You guys are the first squad through the doors, as it were. Anything else?
Nothing else.
Cool. Sora, while this isn't quite what you imagined to be growing up in the fort that most Shakhtar are raised in, you've made your way here just about. But you were hoping to be able to sleep in your own room other than, not the cargo hold of the ship that you're currently on. Most of the crew sort of nearby, just waking up. See one of the mains crew about to grab some of your stuff from the footlocker that you've been assigned, but you just sort of slap their hand and aggressively show that you dare touch my stuff. Anything else you want to very quickly do? Any feelings that you've got right now? Other than maybe a little bit angry?
No, not many feelings. Just grabbing my stuff, checking that everything definitely is there, and we'll probably start sharpening my blades.
Okay. So obviously the massive Shakhtar in a room full of, tiny people sharpening a blade is quite the intimidating sight. But anyway. Yeah, shouldn't have touched stuff. Right. So, all three of you, between you, hear the voice go through your headset. Good morning, squad. Hope you rested well, because your landing is not going to be smooth. You're being dropped waterside via a boat on the southern section of Container City. Get to the deployment ship, or get left behind. If you need assistance or have questions, I'll be on comms, but don't push it. Good luck, don't die, but most importantly, don't fail. Oracle out.
Yeah, we'll see.
So,
well, after the ship, I guess.
So, heading to the deployment ship that you sort of have a good idea of where it is. You see the three of each other. The actual ship, despite Slade being, able to go through space, it is a dinghy with a motor on the back. it is whatever they had in plans for you to get out of here. It is not this thing. Anything you want to say to each other before we start this properly?
Have we worked together before with this an
This
existing
is
team or brand
the
new?
first time. This is a brand new squad.
Hi, a skitter
And the bird.
and a bird. Yeah,
And the bird.
and a bird. Bird's very
It's
quiet.
rather quiet bird, isn't it?
Yeah.
I'm a very quiet bird. I will ask this out of character.
Alright.
Is any of you guys females?
I am.
Can I roll to seduce you?
Rolling against players.
Does that not work?
If you can think of a
I would crush you.
yeah,
Even if
there's
you would
a
manage to, I would crush you.
reasonable way you can see
Just-
yourself seducing the Shankar, who is currently holding a very, very sharp blade and looking very intensely at you.
Also, I weigh 160 kilos. You will not survive this encounter
No,
if you try
no.
to seduce me, even if you manage to make it.
No, there will be damage taken.
Yes.
If you could think of a reasonable way, that's on you. But
Okay, my character goes up to her. He says hello. Basically, he lays his hand out, trying to like look like he's gonna shake her hand. Do you take it?
I do not take it. Will politely nod and say hello.
it's good. This bird just goes straight past you. Doesn't even acknowledge your existence. Just goes straight to the Shankar.
Hey, how are you now?
I'll lick my fleshless skull
Cool.
just to get it a bit moist in case he does want a kiss.
Cool. Gotcha. All right. For everyone getting on the ship, welcome to push each other off, but like that'll be a roll.
Let's not push each other off.
Not just yet.
All right. Getting on the ship. It is very clear as you start to come planet side. It's very shaky. It's very uncomfortable. It's exactly what you signed up for.
Feels like home.
Yeah, it feels like home. In the deployment bay, your carrier, sort of with the ship inside of it, ejects and starts heading down at quite the velocity. For some of you, this is normal. For some of you, this is very uncomfortable. It's like being in a tin can that's currently being shaken and thrown at a planet. There are no windows in this, surely because that's going to be painful if a window busts. And you hit it. And you have a very, very sudden thud as the bottom of the carrier opens up and your ship hits the water and immediately starts up, heading for Container City. Your viewpoint at this point is of the massive structure. You can see in the distance a huge tower, larger than any skyscraper you've seen. You might have seen pictures or more of something of similar size, but the rest of the arc is, not very tall at all. There are a couple of glass buildings making a large dome, but nothing compares to this tower, which is like a beacon in comparison to the rest. Close by, though, the nearest part of the landmass is a metric ton of containers stacked on each other. You can see power lines going to and from them, but it's just container on container on container. You see the very faint outline of people as you approach, climbing up them, going into opening the doors. And for those of you who can see in the further distance, either via scope or via your helmet, these people have made homes into these containers. This is not well built. This is not safe in any way, shape, or form. But these are these people's homes, just containers that have been put together in the most raggedly fashion. Some have been stripped apart and used and built onto other ones to try and make more space. But you've seen slums in your time. All of you have. You've you've seen the slums of some places, and this is even worse. Even for those who have grown in sewers, this is like looking at home. Everything is just shacks. But you do approach, of course. Waiting for you by the water, there's a few members wearing yellow stripes on their arms in very scrapped together gear. You have been informed you are joining the resistance. This was a choice you have made. They sort of wave to you, and directing the ship over there, it's not going to be hard. Don't worry, you don't need to make a roll for this. You do approach, and as you land, one of the members comes up to you, sort of a very rough voice, the kind of person who has seen many things in the past years that they've been here. So says hello to you and leads you further into the city. Passing by, you get very strange looks. Most of these people are humans. Some of them aren't. But they are very clearly refugees. These people do not have the living conditions that you would expect. There is a reason it is called Container City.
I'm going to wave as we pass and grin as much as I can, grin with no flesh. So just like a big open skulled face.
Yeah.
Like
stare
at people.
You get some strange looks, but everyone does seem to have a very vague idea of why you're here.
I wink at the girls I see.
If you still have you got your armor mask on?
I would say if he just met people who would not have it on, he'd like have it up to the side where you could like see half his face.
Yeah. Okay. You get like the odd wave back, but these people obviously they aren't really in the mood to chat. They don't know the exact reason you're here, so they try not to pay attention to you, but obviously you are newcomers here. You are in very, very well put together gear. Some of them do look a little jealous at you as you walk past. So heading into it, you eventually come to multiple containers that have been fused together into an actual structure. Going inside, there are various people with what looks to be a very similar thing to the map that you currently have, with rough labels on each of them: the Container City South, North, Labs, Resort, and most notably, they have a very sort of in a kind of like a red crayon. They've put a very big circle around the tower. Many of them seem to be in some sort of argument, but as you enter, they all go silent. They ask, "Are you the SLA team that's been assigned to us?"
So we are.
Yes, we are. Hi, I'm Skitter. Yes. These are my companions. We're here to help you.
Do not be afraid.
It's about time someone did. So, as I'm sure you know, we want you guys to get into Security Tower. We're not going to tell you how to do your jobs. I'm sure you guys are plenty capable of it. This is the location you need to get to. We can get you about up to the resort if you want. How you get there is up to you. So, this is how you guys are choosing to get there. Some of the ways are going to take longer. The shorter ways, you are going to have to go through active conflicts. How you do this is up to you guys.
Go on, Neo.
Darling, is that really the only distance you can take us just to the resort? Can you not get us any closer?
I'm sure you are more than capable of getting there yourself. If we were to get any further, any vehicle that we took would get blown apart. If we were to get you closer, we'd be putting a lot more lives at risk than is necessary.
Okay. Very understandable. Darling, I'm so sorry for that. What are the possible ways we can get there?
Well, you can go straight from Container City, across the bridge, through Resort to Security Tower. That's probably the most direct route you're going to get. If you want to take the longer route, you could go through the north of Container City. Just make a beeline for it. It's going to take a lot longer, though. There are the supply lines going to the labs in the Botanical Gardens, where you might be able to get a flank, as it were. But even then, you're going to have to go through resort. We could probably take you over to the labs, but we still have to go across the supply lines to get there. But we're willing to take you over to the labs or Container City in the north area, but we won't be going any further than that. That isn't our territory.
Are you sure you can like send someone with us for some connections so that we don't just get mistaken for some enemies or something like that?
Give me a persuasion roll. We'll say difficulty 7.
7, okay.
Also, didn't you say like they're mainly humans? So like, it's
Mostly.
unlikely. It's unlikely that a carrion, a Shakhtar, and a near
Yeah.
friend are going to be mistaken for anyone else.
Yeah. Well, I suppose we could get you to the Botanical Gardens if you want, but we might be able to get you close to the resort. But maybe even halfway across the bridge to the water treatment. But anything further than that is beyond our reach.
I think if we get as far as the resort, we can probably handle the rest.
Most likely, just how to get there. Can you mark the active conflict zones on the map somehow? Just
So
give it a
the
ping or something.
conflict zones on the map are the yellow ones.
Okay.
Right.
Red are what the resistance hold, and the blue are what the security hold.
Very
Anything
helpful.
in
Okay.
yellow is either someone can't reach there, or they are currently battling for, and so it wouldn't be a safe route.
Where are we at the moment? Because I don't see our
Right.
tokens.
Yes. Yeah, you guys are just in the south of Container City.
Okay.
Somewhere there. Okay.
Yeah, so,
So, like,
you would have reached about there, and then you would have made your way in.
So like if they hold like Container City and the labs, then getting to the resort shouldn't be too big of a
No,
deal.
but it is the active war zone side of it. Sort of, they are currently battling for it. With Torin's persuasion roll, you will be able to get to one of the closer war zones. So either Botanical Gardens, Resort, or Water Treatment, depending on how you want to get there.
So like the top part of the middle section around near Water Tower, so here, yeah?
Yeah.
That is there any part of that which is a war zone, or is that just nothing's happening there because all the war stuff is resort and water treatment?
The buildings there aren't of major significance, so they aren't the major structures on the arc. There will be smaller buildings, housing complexes, but it's not anything that would be considered a major landmark. Anywhere that it doesn't have an explicit sort of showing on the map is just considered general land. Nothing of there is considered a moment of anything that could be used for resources or any stronghold, essentially.
Is there any buildings we can use for cover at least, like around
There
here?
could definitely be cover, yes. You may come across the odd member of the resistance trying to take a sneakier approach. Same with the security, though. Just because it is flatter land, they might be investigating it. So it really depends on how you approach it.
Okay. So I mean, we could basically go up like through Container City to the north, then across over to the security tower. That's probably going to avoid the most of the fighting then.
Yeah.
It's just depends on whether we want to take that route, because
any vehicles might be able to take you up to about there,
right?
Just because the ways to all of these major places will have roads. Anywhere that doesn't have like large vehicle roads, they might have the odd like path or two. Well, they'd have paths, but most of it would be a walking area. So that way, while it is the most clear, it is going to take the longest.
Are we on the clock? No?
Not right now. No.
Sounds promising. Not right now. You will be in 5 minutes.
We'll see.
The whole thing starts sinking. Yeah.
You can ask, because you said like it's going to take the longest. How much of a difference is there if you would go through the labs, for example, to the south?
So going through the labs, down here, obviously you can see the supply lines. Those have been built during this war. so they aren't quite as safe. It's not. It might be like a role of an athletics or an acrobatics, but it's certainly possible. Going straight from Container City to Resort is the major route. That is the place that, if you're going to have conflict, it is going to be there. Because obviously the security are going to watch the most direct route into the nearest war zone. Going through labs, going straight from labs to Resort, it's going to be a little bit clearer. Obviously, there would be that role. Then the gardens, while you could get there, you could be passing through 2 zones.
Is there any information on whether this or this side, the other side I'm getting, is the better approach, or?
That side of security tower and the wall.
All right, not ours. Okay.
Yeah,
So we'll be south side.
This side, anything that's on this red side, with the most of the red part, that is where the resistance can actually make an impact. On the other side, that's going to be the opposite. There aren't going to be many resistance, but there are going to be a lot more security members.
Right.
So, like, if we were to sort of boat all the way up to engineering and then come down.
Yeah, that's certainly one way you could go.
But, like, we'd face more resistance on the other side of the tower, is what you're saying?
You certainly could, yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
On the other hand, they wouldn't maybe expect people just waltzing in from the north.
Yeah.
Yeah, the only reason that engineering is still under their control is because they've sent people there to keep it as secure as possible, to try and take water treatment.
How close are they to taking water treatment? Is there any knowledge
Yeah.
about that?
As of right now, it's not considered under their control, so there is still fighting happening there. You can, of course, ask if you'd like.
Yeah. What's the situation with water treatment? Are you anywhere near containing it?
It's not under our control currently, of course, but we are pushing them out. Sort of a day by day, we get closer and closer, but we're not quite there yet.
Estimate how long you might think before it's ready? Where it's completely under your control?
If we were to lose our hold on engineering, I would say it could take a week. If we wanted to do it carefully and make sure that we're thorough with it while keeping engineering, I would probably say it might take about a month.
Okay.
So it's something that we could just quickly help out with, and then you guys would have it, and we'd have like a whole east side.
Yeah, this isn't something that could be solved today. This
Okay.
is get in, infiltrate, get this objective done, and then the resistance can make a push.
Right.
Even if that is getting their stuff from engineering and the containers in the labs to hit Resort, that would then be a major break for the resistance.
Still, if we were to go through here, then to some degree we would be facing forces that were on their way to water treatment. So either they'd be less interested in us because they're dealing with that conflict, or if we did face any resistance and dealt with it, that would leave less support actually going to water treatment, which would help you guys out twice.
It certainly could, yes.
That's making me want to do that route at the minute.
Sounds like a good plan.
Who else is in the room?
It's various people, mostly just resistance members. There's, of course, this person who seems to be taking the role of leader in this scenario. There are a couple of others just looking at very similar maps, just having discussions of like little battle plans that they have.
Any
But
females?
what if we do this? Yeah, probably about 50-50 split.
Okay, my character will go up to the female which looks like they've got the most power and try to seduce them.
Okay. They are currently busy. If you want to interrupt them,
Yeah, I'll roleplay this interrupting. Excuse me, kind madam.
what do you want? Currently busy.
I was just wondering, what is your name?
My name, is that really of importance to you?
Well, yes, I care about everyone here. That's why we're helping.
My name is Sienna.
Ah, that's such a lovely name.
Bert, do we not have places to be?
I believe you do have places to be. We haven't employed you for no reason.
Yes, I was just wondering. Uh, uh, oh, this is okay. I'm just trying to think of what I should say. Badass. I hate.
Okay, what are you trying to achieve here?
I'm trying to seduce her.
Okay, what's your end goal here?
Just to make her. My character just wants to succeed at a seduction role, like just kiss her on the hand or something like that.
Okay. You're currently in public, obviously. You have just interrupted them with what they were doing. And they are currently in the middle of a war. So you will be at negatives for this, but I will allow you to kiss their hand. I think that's on the table here.
What do I need to roll for it?
We're going to say, due to circumstances, it's going to be a difficulty 10 with a -2 on the success dice.
-2, okay.
You're near front, so you do get +1 from that, so it's a -1 in total on the success dice.
I also have good looks, and since I'm not wearing my mask, it should work. Or do I need to add that in manually?
Let me check. Is that just to the success dice that it adds?
I think so. I'm not sure.
Very quick look. Where is it? Do apologize for everyone else.
Okay.
Can't put my character.
An automatic adds 1 additional skill dice success.
So
-1 to the success dice.
Okay.
You do get 1 automatic skill success.
So -1 to skill dice modifier.
Yep.
Okay. And
0 on the other.
okay. Aha.
So it'd be a 1-4. Okay. Using the silver-tongued abilities of the Neophron and sort of the unrealness of the situation, you sort of ask for the hand. They sort of put their hand out, and you are ready to kiss their hand. The others are looking quite confused at you as to why this seems to be on your priority list. But yeah.
Well,
Right.
bye for oh, sorry.
Go on.
Oh, well, Ingard, my character goes, well, bye for now, lovely lady. Well, I think we should get back. I should get back to work.
Yes, I think you should, actually.
Ciao.
I think we should as well. Let's get going. Did we agree on the what it felt like the supplies?
I think that's probably the best route. Yeah.
Okay.
But might take us a
in it as
little bit
well?
longer, but seems the safest and also the most helpful to the resistance. So.
Okay. So they can get you up to about the bridge. How are you going across this? Are you trying to go as fast as possible across this, as stealthily across, or any other methods that you're going across?
How much? So this is a bridge. How much of on the opposite side are there tall, abandoned buildings that have a good view and excellent sniper nest position of the bridge?
A sniper net? There might be 1 or 2 positions. Obviously, this isn't the most built-up area, so they're not going to be excellent. But there might be the odd building or 2 that will have a good window view, as it were. If you want to have a look for snipers, if you want to give me a detect roll.
I will give you a detect roll, but I also would like to, if we can, on the vehicle, get some high beam flashlights or something
Okay.
So we can actually cause some light pollution in front of us to
Okay.
Question out
Give
of character.
some
Can we
cover.
have
Sorry, go on.
tokens? Or
Yeah.
kind of easy to see what we are?
But yeah, I'll look at it.
Is it detect 10 or what are we talking about?
We'll say you're not in combat, so this isn't going to be particularly hard. If you're including the light beams, I'm going to say this would be a detect 7.
Okay.
So are we all able to do this?
Yeah, you're all able to.
Okay. So detect 7.
Okay. We'll start with Torin. The vehicle you're in, you're just sort of staring at the locals as you go by, winking at them, not doing your job. Just sort of taking in the environment, as it were. Good skitter. Sort of looking around, looking for like some of the lamps that they might have. Very quickly putting some things together. It's not got your absolute focus. But you do notice in some of the buildings, the occasional like glint of glass, as it were. After you put on the beams, then they just sort of stop and go down, as it were, and stop paying attention to you. Sora. It only appears to be sort of taking a very, very good look, very focused look on the various places that you might think there would be good sniping positions, as it were. The only one you can see that has any real sign that there might be someone is the one that was glinting for just a moment. The others do appear to be clear.
Can I have a maybe? I don't even know if my rifle's got a scope on it, but maybe try and have a better look in that specific direction. So rather than just a general detect, search specifically over there.
Yeah, sure. It is a more specific one, so that'll be a detect 10 instead.
Yep.
Am I able to do that too?
Same, because I got good vision and I got the scouter face.
So I'll say, Torin, because of the fact that you did not do well enough on the original, I'm going to say no in this case.
Can I still blow a kiss in the area of direction?
Pretty much. That seems to be what you're good at the moment. Sorry, yeah, you absolutely can. I'll say the vision does apply here. So Skitter, getting your scope out, sort of looking at in that general area, trying to look through that window. Nothing comes up. You're not seeing anyone in there at the moment. Sora, realizing that the glinting has stopped, it sort of goes through your mind, okay, where have they gone? Looking in the lower floors, there isn't any glint. But you do see just off to the side, you see someone in sort of padded blue and grey armor, as it were, running away as quickly as they can from the building, holding what essentially is binoculars and just sprinting in the direction of a vehicle.
Okay, I'm going to relay that to my teammates.
How far away is the vehicle?
Going across the bridge with the fact that you did that, we're going to say 200 meters.
Okay.
Can you get that?
I don't think I can. Well, I can give it a go. I've got my understanding is the range I have is like base range, isn't it? If I try and go above it, I get penalties. Is that right? Or is that the actual full range?
So with that weapon, the range that's on that, 50% of that or more is considered long range. Anything more than that, I'm going to say would be very, very severe penalties, but you could try.
I will take the time to aim, and I will try and make a shot. Can I fire this on less than a rough 10, or do I have to do it at 10?
Nope. that weapon
Can I even
specifically.
get any aiming bonus then?
No.
I didn't think that was the case. I will spray 10 in that general direction and pray.
Okay. Because of the fact you're going over your actual weapon's range, you're using highest rate. You're using full auto. I'm going to say that this is a -5.
I'm going to aim high and try and arc it.
Yeah, that's essentially why it's a -5 to both
Comes down from the top, does it?
success and skill. Yeah.
So 10 with
You're
the
trying to
-5,
water
-5,
piece.
yeah? Yeah, I mean, this ain't going to work, is it? But let's see what we get.
You never know. Nope. Although, no, it's you do.
Hang on. This shot could be important, right? Are we agreeing it might be important? I can waste resources on this.
So by doing full auto, you can re-roll.
Yes.
I believe it is both the success and the skill that you can re-roll.
I'm just looking at ratings options, because I believe there's one called "How did you do that," which is for making impossible tasks.
Yeah, it's one body point. I believe it removes the negatives.
All the negatives, isn't it? Can I re-roll it and activate that, or is that?
Yeah,
I'll spend a look if you want to do it.
I will say if you activate that, that is going to give you enough, because your success dice, because of the recoil of it and that modifier, it's like -7 to the roll.
Yeah.
So if you do that thing, you'll be able to hit with a 1-3. If you're willing to spend the body point.
I'm willing to spend the body point.
Are you ready?
Yeah, I'll give it a go. Right. So what I'm doing? I'll just re-roll the whole thing, right?
Well, because you're spending the body point to remove the negatives, all of those will hit. You'll be getting the maximum possible.
Right, but what I'm not
your rolls on the success dice.
All right, it's just doing it.
You don't have to.
I'll do that. I'm happy with that. I'm happy with that. If you let me have that, I'll take that.
Okay.
So
that's going to be 3 successes, which is a hit leg or +4 damage. You also have the fact that you're using full auto, which is another +4 to that. So you could essentially do 16 damage if you like, or 12 and hit a leg.
16. I'll take the 16.
16 damage? All right. Let me just
remember he's running, so you should hit the leg. I think that'd be more useful.
That's if you don't kill them in the first hit.
Yeah.
From my point of view, I don't think it's that feasible that I could. I mean, I know it's representing a lucky shot, but I'm not sure it's that feasible that I should be picking hit locations, considering this is literally just a Hail Mary.
Fair enough. Right.
So I'll just take the damage.
If we don't include the success, so if it's doing just the rate of fire damage and the actual damage, which you got 8 on, that's going to be 12 in total, which actually is enough.
Job done.
So
let's go home.
Sort of, you just sort of place your gun on the side, sort of arcing it up a little bit, just like, no, we're going like twice the range of this gun. And in a moment of absolute clarity, you spray your 10 bullets, keeping a controlled attack, and you just watch as all 10 bullets come from the sky like a rain of death and just go straight through the armor, and they are just on the floor, went straight down.
Good shot, darling.
Congratulations on first kill.
Nice shot, dude.
Yeah. Not just a pretty face.
You weren't that in the beginning, don't worry.
So,
there's a bonus on that roll.
Now that you've killed the lookout, as it were,
can you just shortly ping where he is about? What does just killed?
So you guys would have been more or less at the end of the bridge.
Mhm.
I'm just going to overlap because there isn't actually that much room. So if you guys were about where that is, this guy would have been about there, sort of making his way to a vehicle over there and just spray a bullet.
Okay.
Yeah.
Obviously, this
Shall we
is
go
like
look?
a world map, as it were. But yeah.
Shall we go have a look what or who you killed and maybe see if we can acquire
Sounds
the
like a
vehicle?
good idea.
Okay.
Are we going to go stealthy or just
We can
waltz
try
over to it?
stealth. I'm not sure if I'm just giving our position away with what I just did, but yeah.
Your gun is not
Good
quiet.
point.
Let's
Yeah.
get that straight. Your gun is a fully automatic
Mounted a machine
suppress weapon.
gun fired here.
Yeah. Yeah, your
across
gun
the
is meant to
bridge,
clear
yeah.
corridors, not to make the corridors no longer able to hear you.
And we are
Yeah,
yeah.
you can head over them.
But yeah, we can try and stealth if you want. Let's give it a go. What could possibly go wrong?
I'm gonna say
I mean,
because of the fact that you just open a fully automatic weapon. I'm gonna say it is gonna be a 7. I'm gonna put a -2 on the success dice.
On the success dice. Well, good luck everybody else because I ain't passing it.
Yeah,
is
neither
it
am I.
-2? You said.
I'm not even
minus
gonna
2 on
bother.
success
What?
dice.
What? Okay, I stand corrected.
I'm gonna. So it's a 7, but -2.
Yeah. So Skitter, because you are unskilled in that, the difficulty does become 10.
Of course it does. So yeah, I didn't think I was going to pass.
Yes, so you don't actually pass it.
I don't actually pass.
That
So I
does
need to
actually
change
then
it.
become a botch.
Oh, even better.
Yeah.
Can I carry Skitter? Like,
I'm like,
Not
how
now.
big is
No.
Skitter?
I can certainly do
Skitter-
stealth. Puts gun over his shoulder, accidentally fires off another 10 rounds. Oh shit!
What it is it turns out you actually only fired 9 bullets somehow. And you just hear like a misfire off the back of Skitter and just
My bad. Sorry.
killed the target, also killed the silence that you wanted. Yeah,
What should I
7
roll
minus
for
2
stealth?
0 if you're still doing it.
What should I roll for stealth? I'm unskilled in it.
7 minus 2 0.
7 minus 2.
So 10
Isn't it 10
minus
if he
2
doesn't?
0.
He's not skilled.
Can I have accidentally shot Neo's character, and it's his scream that gave us away instead?
You know what? I'm kind
It kind of
right because you both botched.
Meanwhile, I'm
Um,
still like stealthily staying where we're supposed to be, like stealth already. I'm just watching the whole thing unfold, just standing there in the corner, like Jesus.
Your party members, your new squad mates, one of them just nailed the target 200 meters with a weapon that can only actually fire 100 meters. And you just watch them accidentally shoot to the side, and it whizzes past Torrin's head, who just like yelps in fear of it, and then just falls over, like just out of shock, and then gets himself back up and like dusts himself off.
Nah, he would be.
So any
really
plans of
British
stealth
about
have
it.
promptly gone out of the car.
He'd be really a posh British, like, bloody hell, darling, what the hell are you doing?
That's better than you.
Skitter thinks about it for a minute. And then says,
That's what the Neophron says to you.
Have we arrived at the dude yet?
Yeah.
Loudly or quietly, whichever way.
So on the body, there is a pair of. Yeah, it's not quiet. It's not quiet. So on the body, their armor is just a very basic Kevlar vest. Not designed to take hard-hitting rounds. Sort of mostly just for like very basic protection, very small arm weapons. They have a pair of binoculars. Interestingly, the only weapon that they actually have is just like a kitchen knife. Which, considering the blue tags on them, that is quite surprising. These guys were meant to be the much better equipped side. But yeah, no, they've just got a basic knife. And yeah,
Can we just see what he's got in his pockets besides a kitchen knife? Like, there's not any kind of explosive strap to him, right? It's kind of suspicious.
weapons wise, no. Does have like a notepad and pen.
Let's grab that and have a look at it. Is there anything, or is it empty?
Yeah, on the notepad, it seems to be a very brief recording of what has come through this bridge. Like, this many people, this time, and sort of an estimate of how many people in what sort of armaments they had. Very, very quickly written down.
Hang on, is this like a as people pass, it registers them kind of thing?
This is someone who was making sure they had a very good idea of who was going through this bridge.
Manual notes, sorry.
Going into the yeah, manual notes, yeah.
Right, okay.
Yeah, it is just a notepad and pen.
Not like some bowling score. Like, you ran past at such speed.
No. Yeah, you were going 15 miles an hour, and it's just like a little ticket. Well, no. The most recent entry is just sort of like a truck, bird thing, red thing, bone rat? Question mark. Very clearly describing your squad. Some of the notes are a little like half done, haven't actually been fully written out yet.
He's described me so badly. If anything, I should be handsome bird thing.
I don't think he has the vision for that.
Still, my looks are that good.
The red thing. Red thing.
Yeah, just going off like armor that you have on you. Yeah. It's just the red thing.
Red thing.
That's alright. I can live with that. Red's cool. Red's rad.
Yeah.
He doesn't have any kind of comms, does he?
No.
Yeah,
this is quite far out from like security actually have a stronghold, so no. Any headset they would have had wouldn't have connected to anything.
Does he have any like security?
This is just someone who's been taking notes of what's.
Does he have like a security key card to get back?
Doesn't have a security key card. No. Their actual like clothing. It's sort of mostly blue, as I said, mostly blue and grey. Sort of just a whole face mask that goes over their head as well. Yeah, nothing too important other than the fact that this person was very clearly keeping an eye on this bridge. They weren't meant to engage someone, as it were.
Just to kick a dead horse, can I check the rest of the notebook or wherever he was taking his notes, see if he's the kind of person that has to write their passwords down?
Going through the rest of the book, anything that isn't like explicitly what is on the bridge, there's a couple of little drawings, like where they've just got bored. Yeah, just like a fantasy version of the Ark that like is in it at war. There's a picture of someone in it that they've sort of drawn that they've taken some time to draw. But no passwords or anything.
Okay.
What about the car or the vehicle? It's somewhere close and not riddled by
It's a quad bike.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a quad bike.
I'm guessing we can't all pile up on that.
You can, but you are going to be doing some cheerleader style of climbing.
I mean,
if you want to put the bird thing on top,
that.
Yeah, the bird thing is the lightest thing on that.
Hey,
finally,
as long as I'm on top.
Yeah. It is in sort of the colors of the resistance. Sort of reds, yellows, browns, that sort of thing.
We stolen. What are we supposed to roll for that if you want to drive it? Is that like
this
as a
is going to
motorcycle
be
or?
It can either be drive motorbike or drive civilian. Either will work.
I could drive military. You have nothing else?
Unfortunately, this is not a military quad bike.
What about Bonehead over there? Skidder. Skitter.
Dave, you still with us?
I am sorry. Just everybody's talking to me at the same time. I do apologise.
Sorry.
But some of it is kind of important for the rest of the week. But yeah,
That's all right.
I'm happy to follow Nin's lead at this point. So
The issue is I can't drive this
I
thing.
don't think I can. I can possibly drive
Do
it.
you
I
know
don't
how
Drive
remember what
to-
character I'm
motorbike or
playing.
drive civilian.
I have drive something.
Drive motorbike also.
No, I don't. I don't have any drives. I'm not the one to be driving.
Guess we're not driving. Then we're gonna be
Well,
like,
we're at it.
like, if
Sharon,
you want to give
any,
me the
any
wheel,
drive?
I'll try. But just
We can all try.
yeah, may not be the best choice for that.
So are we just
Sharon,
gonna try?
any drive skills you want to bring up?
If my character's asked in character if he knows driving, I'll reply in character because I like how I'm role playing this character currently. Well, you should expect more than me, really a lot more than me. But I have absolutely no idea how to drive this thing.
Well, that's
Fair.
actually us. We're still gonna try to do a roll, or are we just gonna walk?
I think
That's
I
completely
think we
up to you.
either admit commit to walking or commit to crashing. Either could be just as fun, really.
Okay, let's.
One's
Was it-
fun, one's
Is it a
safe.
10-0-0 or is it a what is it? Unskilled.
Usually be a 7-0-0 because you're taking 3 people on a 2-person vehicle. That's gonna up the difficulty,
The bird doesn't count. He's super.
and
light.
because you're
Birds can fly, can't they?
unskilled in it, it's also gonna up the difficulty.
Birds have wings; they can fly.
With enough throwing skill, yeah.
I might have that.
So the bird
Yeah, I'm
can catch
skilled
up
at
with
throwing.
you.
You want me to give you a throw? I'll give you a throw.
So we'll say if you want to give me a drive civilian or motorbike. If all 3 of you are getting on this thing, it's going to be a 13 if you're unskilled.
Shotgun.
That's exactly what I was expecting.
So I'm guessing there's gonna be a pile on top of it, and we just all fall over.
Yes, the keys are like just next to it, just sort of in one of the sort of side parts of the quad bike. You fish them out, you put them in, you get on. The carrying gets on the back, and then the near front just sort of like holds on to the carrying like a backpack, like a jetpack. You set it up and it begins to go, and it's super smooth. And then you realize, oh wait, I was meant to turn. You start to turn to avoid crashing into a building. But you've got a little bit too much weight to like do it carefully. And you just hit the side of the building. Could one of you roll a d4 for me?
Could I roll
Do you want to do it?
acrobatics to escape?
Or do we do?
You can roll acrobatics if you'd like to try.
Can I also do that? Just leave the other ones
Yep.
still there. I'm so
Yep.
sorry, guys.
I just roll the
10 or
d4.
sort of
jump
I'll
off,
just, I'll just crash. I'll win the d4.
Yeah, just a d. Yeah, right.
Is
Cool.
it a 10 or a 7?
So it's 10. You are crash into a building with 3 people currently attached to. So yes, 2 others attached to you. Okay, and that seems about right.
Sorry, guys.
So
Do I need to roll
Alright.
that? Like, I mean,
you can.
I
you
don't feel
have
like
to.
there's a reason to, because like I'm gonna fail anyway. What's the difficulty?
10, because it is a moving vehicle
But I'm
jumping off
unskilled,
while
so
everyone
is
else
that-
is trying to jump off.
I'm unskilled, so it's
That's gonna be a 13.
13, yes. I won't look.
Sweet.
What a
Side,
surprise!
you didn't botch, so it's not quite so bad. So Sora, you leap off the side, sort of as you twist around, just going straight over just before it crashes. So you're not going to take any damage from this. You're fine. Skitter, you are about to jump off. You were so close to jumping off until Torin sort of also tries to jump off at the same time, and you collapse with them midair. So you're going to take 2 damage. And then Torin, you're going to take 4 damage. If your armor protects you from that, it's going to be half of the damage you took as armor damage.
How do I know if it protects me?
Your Bastion armor would protect you, so you're going to take 2 armor damage.
Okay.
Skitter, do you have armor?
I do. I have body blocker. So, I mean,
Okay, you're going to take 1
it's
armor damage.
technically armor.
Yeah, it is armor.
Not sophisticated though.
Yeah.
So BB4.
Yeah, one armor damage.
1 armor damage.
So if you weren't armored, you're going to take 2 actual damage, but because you're wearing armor and it's going to protect you, it's going to take 1 armor damage.
Okay.
Cool. A little bit defeated that a quad bike has already screwed the squad. I'm assuming you're going to walk, unless you'd like to try and repair the quad bike that's currently halfway in a wall.
I'll leave my hands up a bit. I'm happy.
You have got a mechanic.
I can fix it. I'm not sure we can
still
survive.
can't drive it, even if you fix
Yeah,
it.
survive
There's
driving
no
it
point.
again.
It doesn't matter if you fix it, you can't drive it.
I vote for walking.
Just walking.
That'll work.
Everyone on board with the walk of shame?
Well, there's no other option really, is there?
My character's going to tap dance the
Torin?
whole way.
I'm going to suggest the bird swims.
Okay.
Since they can't fly.
All right.
Right.
Okay. So you do begin walking. You do see a couple of people coming to investigate what the very loud crash was, along with the bullets not long ago. Everyone does seem, but you don't see any actual squads heading out into this. You do notice a couple of the security members sort of very haphazardly driving their vehicle around to water treatment. But no security heading this way, thankfully. You're welcome to make a detect roll if that seems suspicious to you. Otherwise,
Everything seems
we
suspicious
should
to me.
Yeah.
fair enough.
Well,
Detect
7.
7. Cool. Go looking like towards the tower, noticing when the gate comes up and then down again because it's quite a large gate. Most of the security members do seem to be going to resort. Not many seem to be coming to water treatment, which is quite surprising considering it is also a place they're trying to take. But the majority of their forces are going to resort instead. So for that purpose, you're pretty clear.
Okay.
However, you do eventually, as you come closer, you are going to come to a checkpoint. And in one moment, I will bring you over. So we are changing map now. Just give me one moment. If I can actually, let's have to do that. Bring you people over here. Okay. If you guys want to drag your tokens just to down in the bottom right, should we be able to see the new map? A very black screen. Just gonna make you guys smaller. The thing I want. Thank you.
Shakhtar can stay that size, right?
Yeah, nearly. Okay. So, going down this path. What order are you guys going in? Any specific order of your squad?
Do we put the diplomat at the front so we can talk to people first?
Yeah. Oh,
And
God.
then when they get shot, we know that they're enemies and we can deal with them.
Okay, I'm gonna be on this side. Just I'm keeping to the side and watching.
I will be. I'll be over here. Then we'll take the whole road because we're that important.
My
So to
character,
your left, there is.
my character will have no weapons in his hand. He'll just have his like hands like empty and like showing it to anyone who can see it. Like just hands a bit up.
Okay. So there is continuing down the path if you'd like to. However, there is also a building to your left.
So this is a building, or is this?
Yes.
Right.
Yeah. So where you see the black parts of said building, and just gonna.
Okay.
Can we see what kind of building it is?
It appears to be sort of a building just before you would come to a checkpoint, sort of the kind of thing that you'd go to a window, you'd identify yourself, and then you'd head off to the actual checkpoint.
My character heads
It's
over.
kind of small.
Yeah, it's not massive, but yeah. Right, heading over.
I think you're in the water, aren't you?
I don't know.
Okay.
Is that water the white stuff now?
No, that's like counters and stuff where you could see into it, which does mean see. Just not you.
Do I
Are
see
you
a
being
window?
loud as you approach? Yeah, this is the window.
I am going down casually. Like I've got my hands up. I'm showing no threat. I'm trying to seem like I'm not a threat at all. Like I'm just
Okay.
moving out casually. No,
Very
trying to give
good.
a very peaceful vibe.
Very
There is no one in
covering
that
with my
window.
machine gun in a very obvious way.
Yeah, there is no one in this window. There is a
Alright.
bell at the desk.
Okay, I'm going to do this encounter. He rings the bell. Hello, darlings. Is anyone here?
Okay. You tried to ring the bell, but the bell is broken. So you just sort of slap the desk. A moment later, you see sort of running around the corner. If I expand the view you go. See someone come around in full armor, sort of riot gear, as it were. They've got a shield, a baton, full riot gear. Very shocked to see that you're waiting by there. The two in the back, are you two hiding anywhere, or are you just in plain view?
I'm just keeping an eye on him.
Okay. Sorry? Yeah. Sorry, you there?
I'm sorry, I should not mute my microphone.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's fine.
Is there any place to hide
Yeah, so
in the
you
first place?
hiding in these black parts of the building, they are full walls, so you could hide behind one of those before the person comes along.
Okay.
So this is the
May have
window.
lost
These are
all
the
sound.
walls.
I'm gonna head over here.
Okay. So if you want to give me a stealth roll.
What number?
I would say 7. It's not hard to get up to this just before Torrin does. Cool. Right. Go around that side. The building does continue round if you would like to go that way. But first, Torrin, the person looks at you. What the hell are you doing over here? You don't look like resistance. What security? Who are you?
Oh, sorry. We're just here on holiday. We heard it was a lovely vacation site. We're wondering, should we check in here or somewhere else?
Holiday.
Yeah, like I went to a really nice cheap guy, and basically he said this was a really nice resort place, and I got it real cheap for some reason. He wouldn't tell me why. So, yeah. Do you know where I should check in?
Are you being serious?
Absolutely, sir. Why would I be lying?
He just sort of stands there in absolute bewilderment in what the hell has just come out of your mouth because they're currently in the middle of a war and you just said that you're on holiday here.
Ah, yes. We were told this is like a war recreation holiday where you get to act like you're in a war. That's why me and my friend who looks a bit scary, don't mind his skull, but that's just how he is. He can't help it. We've tried putting some moisturizer on him. It doesn't help. But
I don't know what you're going to roll here.
would it be?
I'm gonna say-
As I've been referenced, I'm going to start slowly moving forward with my gun in my hand.
Okay. From the
It's clearly he wants my help, so I'm coming over.
yeah,
Would it be persuasion? Or would it be?
if you're
diplomacy?
convincing them, if you're trying to convince them that you're being serious about the fact that you think that this is a resort,
Yes.
then you can do a diplomacy.
Oh, okay. What do I roll?
I'm gonna say 10-0.
Would my good looks give me any bonuses?
Not in this scenario, no.
Always
God damn it.
worked.
Oh god damn it. Okay. Fair enough. He looks at you in utter confusion, says, This isn't a resort. This isn't a holiday destination. People are dying here.
I thought that was acting.
How did you get here?
We just got basic. Well, we were told it was a full package holiday, and like it was supposed to be a surprise. So they told us to put blindfolds on, and we just felt a real bumpy ride, and I heard some waves. I don't know. Then we just ended up like on this bridge area.
There haven't been new people on the Ark in what, 30 years?
What? I paid quite a bit of money for this. Oh, I must have been scammed. Oh no.
Right. While they're doing that, Sora, do you want to do anything here?
I have good hearing, so I'm just gonna try to, while their conversation is going on, try to hear if there's anyone else coming. Like, can I hear more footsteps or?
The only footsteps you've heard so far have been the one that has stopped when this guy started speaking.
Can I hear anyone else, like tapping away the keyboard or breathing?
No, not from here, no.
Okay. Can I stealth around the side of the building?
Yep, absolutely.
Has Neo even asked what this place is, or does he just assume it's a resort?
There
I
is
did
the
that.
mission brief. He would have had an idea.
I know
did
what
it-
it is, but I'm basically bluffing him so he can give us info. This is out of character, by the way.
Right.
Yeah.
How's that working out for you?
So we'll start with Sora. So this here is a door. It's currently closed. There is a screen to the next to it, which is an electronic pin to go into it. The building does continue around though.
Well, there's no windows there that I can see, right?
No, the door itself is a steel door.
Okay. Can I continue around here?
Yep. Yep. Keep going around.
That would be another window over there, I'm guessing.
Yes, that would be another window. Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna here like very, very carefully try to sneak a peek in there.
Okay.
Do I need to roll anything for that?
Because of the angle you're at, no. Trying to figure out how to do this. It's difficult. I'm sorry. 1 minute. I don't usually use Roll20. This is on me. Okay, so from this view, the window does curve round. You see the person there talking. You two on the other side do see Sora's head poke out. In here, there are a couple of like filing cabinets, most of them sort of emptied. The person has not noticed you from here. Going back to the other two, the guard, as it were, sort of is in disbelief that you think that this is a holiday resort. Seriously, how did you get here?
Like I said,
What?
we were blindfolded. We got told to take some medicine, and I just woke up. I think it was like some sort of dinghy, and I felt it was real cheap. I think I could feel every vibration. I could hear that it was so nice. I don't know if it was just fake or real, but yeah, it was quite calming. And then I fell asleep, and then I woke up on this bridge with my buddy here. You see?
Buddy's
So
a very strong
where
word.
where did you come from before this?
Oh God, does my character know any other cities? Like what?
You didn't
so-
ask about anything else on this planet,
No,
so
but not like on this planet. But from like where was he? Like, is there like a natural, well-known city? Rich people to go live in? You know,
What armor are you?
On-
You're wearing Neophrin
yeah, near
Bastion armor, right? So that's
Yeah.
not slave specific, is it? That's Neophrin.
No.
But
That's near thing.
I'm wearing body blocker.
That's quite a common one. That's quite
Yeah.
common armor for any
yeah,
merchant.
this is the first major time these people have had a. Well, no, it's a shiver armor. Yeah, these guys haven't had much interaction with Slay.
Right. But
You
how
could
armored
name
up
some
is,
of the
is
cities
the guy inside?
from
The guy inside is in full
Neophrin
armor, right?
home planets,
I do not know.
right? Like full
Right.
heavy duty riot gear, or the equivalent of.
Okay.
Probably just looking at it, probably a bit heavier armored than the body blocker, but not a huge amount more. It's not power armor very clearly, but it's multiple layers of Kevlar essentially.
Right.
I'd allow a tech manual to take a good guess.
I'm not after the specific type of armor he's got. Certainly not from my point of view. My point I'm making is that you're trying to bluff him that we're just here to check into a resort. I have a machine gun, and I'm in armor. You're in basically power armor.
No.
Nim's like a 9-foot giant.
Yeah, but he hasn't met
I'm
you.
also hidden.
Also hidden, but still, we were coming down the road, and he knows that this isn't like a resort where you go spend the holidays.
Yes, but he believes me.
He doesn't believe you.
He doesn't believe that you're here for a resort. He believes you are insane.
Okay.
He believes you're insane.
He's not suddenly going to have someone walk up and make him believe that the secret military installation codenamed the resort is actually a holiday resort.
No.
What kind of windows are
it's
those in the
essentially
building?
a
They're just
counter,
normal.
that you could pass documents over.
This
isn't originally a military building. It does appear to be in this one, yes.
Right, I'm going to get my gun out, put it on the counter, and go, you want to let us in and open the door, and don't do any sudden moves or anything, or else I might have to use this.
Whoa, calm down, buddy.
And
Okay.
do you want me to make an
You can do an
intimidation roll for
intimidation
that?
check.
Yes.
Yes. I feel that's quite appropriate because this guy has gone from these people are insane to these people are actually threatening my life.
Yeah. Diff.
I'm more used to this actually.
Diff.
We're gonna say 7. It is a very very high tech weapon, I'd say, compared to what these people are used to, and you're also a skeleton rat.
Yeah.
And yes, they are. You could absolutely fit. It's just a matter of stealth, Sora.
Yeah.
Okay. With that, okay. Look, I don't control the checkpoint gates. That's not my job. I am just here to make sure that they are aware of anyone incoming.
I think Adam just
You guys are very clearly not I have no idea who you are. But, my job is not to open that gate.
I get that. And I don't want you to lose your job. And I don't want you to feel that this is going to be the last day that you have working on this job for any reason whatsoever. So let's work something out here. We can work together. We can make this so that both of us get what we want here. You don't get in any trouble. We get to pass on without any real issues. Obviously, some kind of security will have to be put in place so that we know that both sides of the bargain can be upheld. But we can work it out.
And what have you
I
really
can-
got to lose, though? Like,
I can go talk to the others if you want.
How many
Well,
others are there? Tell me who else is in there with you.
He comes to the counter, sort of hands up, baton at the side, leaves the shield nearby, but not in his hands. Comes up to the counter and points. Apologies. He points that way.
Okay.
Going down the road. The checkpoint just over there. There should be one on each side. The one that's got the windows can see through the cameras on this building, and the ones over there. The other one should be able to open the gates.
Right,
So-
but they're not going to do that for us, and I'm not expecting you to be able to convince them because you'll have security in progress. All I want to do here is guarantee that we can get over there without any kind of an alarm being raised. Do you think we can work out a deal on that sense where we don't have to step into territory that's a little bit more unpleasant?
Okay, that's fine. I'm just going to go around to the door and go out of this so that I can take you over there. Is that okay with you?
You
Are we
want to take?
sure
No,
we
I,
can-
well,
Can we
hang
trust
on
the
a
dude?
second. I don't think we can trust this dude at all. Right, okay, out of
Okay.
character, what I'm thinking here is we tie him up, gag him, leave him in his office, and sneak onto the checkpoint. Well, attempt to sneak onto the checkpoint. We're not good at that. But, try our best. All I'm thinking is if we can stop this guy from raising an alarm that we've gone past here, that's important, right?
Yeah.
I'm not sure taking him with us is going to benefit us much at all. Because as soon as he sees him, he's going to be like, they're trying to sneak in or something, you know? And then we're in a fight. But
Can I try to stealth in through the window somehow, or over the counter, whatever it was,
absolutely.
while they're having
that
that
is gonna be-
conversation?
Yeah. They are distracted, but you are also climbing into the same building as them. I'm going to say this is difficulty 10, but yes, you totally can.
he's right next to the window on our side, right?
Yeah, but it is still the same building. It's still the
But
ground.
can we see?
Sorry, going through the window.
Sora?
Absolutely, yeah.
They're not going to grab him. Actually,
Gonna grab him.
so he has no chance to react.
Okay.
Skeleton, most likely. I mean, ooh.
Okay.
You were supposed to be the best of us.
Okay, so I'm coming in, including the window as well. So I just
So you do grab them, sort of right up to your face. That is a horrifying sight for someone who has not dealt with ADVs before, of like an actual like bone canine sort of shape. But like his do he does sort of like react to the sound of Sora about to go through, and then like their feet just sort of slip on a piece of paper as they go through and just sort of like tumble into the wall and sort of like shake it off, but like absolutely not. I'm just going to read a bit more inside because now you actually are inside the building.
can I rush him and give him
Yeah,
a bear hug?
yeah, you can. It is a bit of a distance.
We don't want
Um,
to rush him because he could scream.
You can scream anyway.
I don't think he's
Just
screaming.
grab him,
Like
he's
he's
probably
face to
screaming
face
already.
with Skitter.
Yeah, that's a
totally
pretty
just mine.
horrifying sight, quite frankly.
Yeah, like if he's screaming, it's not because of me. It's probably because Skitter is there. What's-
Jogging off the face, this guy is already pretty scared of you, but does obviously take note that someone has entered the building with them. You have got them all close. Do you want to make an attack on them, or are you just holding them? Are you like closing their mouth shut?
I'm just.
I was just.
Oh, sorry.
Sorry. Was that aimed at me or at Lynn?
That was at Skitter, yeah, because you
Right,
actually
so, yeah,
have.
so
okay.
I literally just didn't want him backing off or trying to get away.
Right.
Whilst
Okay,
Lynn
so you're
was
just
getting
holding them
him.
in place.
Yeah.
Okay.
With my thinking now that Lynn is on the inside, sorry, but now that Sora's on the inside, she can probably handle the situation better than I can because I'm reaching through a window to get him, basically.
Yeah.
Is he facing us?
Yes, he is facing.
Yeah.
Well, as soon as my character notices what happened, he'll basically grab his rapier and stick it in his mouth. So if he tries to talk, he's going to cut his tongue.
Okay. Interesting. That is going to require a high level of precision and skill. It's not technically an attack, but you are preparing to attack, as it were. So I'm going to say that this is considered an attack roll if they do try to talk. So give me the roll anyway.
So
And then if they do try to talk, they'll take.
I should roll as a feather point rapier.
Yeah.
What's the target number?
10, because you are up close, someone else grabbed them, and you are going for their mouth.
Yeah.
Okay.
Fish.
You do pull out your rapier, but also going for their mouth is kind of hard when they've got a riot shield on a mask. But you do point it very much at their face, sort of threatening the idea of you're going to stab them. But from your current position, you can't. Go to Sora. Are you rushing this guy, or?
Yes.
Okay, what's your rushing speed? We'll say this is considered a surprise round
7.
technically. Okay, 7 meters. You could get to there. Okay. Just cool, you got it. Okay. The last person I'm going to allow to act before actual initiative is going to be Skitter.
Tempted to say something about Torrin always getting his dick out, but like
it would be valid.
Okay, so for what it's worth, I mean, I've got hold of this guy.
Mm-hmm.
I don't feel like, I mean, the gun, as far as I'm concerned, is on the counter.
Yeah.
Because I did say I'd left it there. So
yeah.
I just want to make sure he doesn't try anything stupid like grab that or whatever. So to some degree, I'm just going to pull him a little bit away from where I left the gun, just so that there's no chance of doing that, but also holding him so that Sora can sneak up and grab him.
Okay. Well, sneaking is sort of out of the question.
Well, the sneak doesn't matter.
Yeah.
You can get to him without him doing anything to stop you.
It's like a full-on stomp attack at the moment.
Yeah, this is a rush attack.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. Do you want me to do like a grapple or something to
I don't think there was
like an unarmed combat roll or something.
Yeah, give me an unarmed combat, the actual roll, not a damage roll.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
7 or 10 or what?
You already had got them grabbed. We'll say it's 7.
Okay.
You've already got them grabbed, so it's a matter of just moving them over.
Okay.
We'll say success allows you to do these things. One will allow you to stop getting them away from the weapon. The other is just to stop them moving in general.
Yeah.
This round. Okay. I don't think we're going to have a second round of initiative, so I think that's fine.
I'm not sure it'll go very long.
No, not really. Right, we'll say same order. Torrin, do you want to go first?
Okay. Oh wait, yeah, it was me.
What are you wanting to do? Sora is charging at this guy. Skitter has them held. It's essentially a combat round.
Yeah.
But without the combat part of it because of the fact that, like, I don't think this is going to last long enough.
Okay.
I don't think it's necessarily going to be a real combat, is it?
Yeah, it's really, like, you've already got them held. They're away
Yeah.
from any weapons and they can't really do anything in this scenario.
My character points his rapier at his nuts, or where it would be, and he says,
Right.
well, darling, you better not talk, or you're going to miss your family jewels, you see.
Doesn't say anything, just looks at you with a little bit of fear, because like they've already been intimidated, and now they are outnumbered 3-1.
Nodding
One of
your
them
head.
being
That is a good
building.
point as well.
Yeah.
Not being funny, I generate a fear rating, don't I?
I believe you have a
They-
1 on the
An
fear
ADV.
rating.
Yeah.
Yeah. And now they are actually outnumbered.
Yeah.
So yeah, this is kind of like looking at malice essentially. Yeah. So
Yeah.
that is an inherent part of the fear part, but like you have intimidated them enough. Sora, then, if you want to go.
Yeah, still rushing. Still
Yeah,
trampling
you
on.
can. If you want to do a charge attack, you can.
Yes, how do I do that?
Okay, so it's any melee thing, like polearm, melee, unarmed, anything like that. And then it's -1 to the success dice, but you get 1 automatic skill success.
Mm-hmm.
And that, free to choose which weapon.
Am I doing the weapon or just
That's up to you. The charge is always the same thing of it is an attack against them. Unless, of course, you're going in for the greatest bear hug of all time.
that would be unarmed combat though, isn't it?
Yeah,
Bear
that is
hug.
going to be an armed combat.
So if I go melee weapons, then I'm gonna have to use the weapon
Yeah.
itself, or can I still?
Yeah,
roll
so
the
it
melee
is an
weapon stuff?
attack. You are using the attack of the weapon. It's -1
Okay.
to the success dice, but you automatically get 1 skill success.
So 10 minus 1, 0.
Yeah. Cool. Well, that's going to be 5 skill successes. Success through experience will apply here. Yeah, that happened in a minute, Dave. Okay, so it's going to be 11 damage. 1 skill success, so that's not a bonus, I don't believe, off the top of my head. So they're going to take. Okay. So do take the damage. You sort of get your switchblade and you're straight from behind, go straight into the lower back. Okay. Then if you want to go, Skitter. Throw her
Probably
stab.
paralyzed by now.
So basically, we're the best sleigh team that's ever been deployed.
Yes. So you can continue to grapple them, but because they have now actually been stabbed, they're not going to talk because of the intimidation stuff, but you are now actually trying to kill them. They are going to try and shout in a minute. It's very visible they are going to, because they have just been stabbed. So despite the threat, yeah, they are going to try and scream in a moment.
Okay. Crap.
You
Just
can
shove,
do, like,
shove
you can
something
do,
in his
you can do
mouth.
something like, yeah, an unarmed if you want to just like stop them being able to speak for a moment.
Yeah, I will attempt to basically change position. If I can reach up, basically start strangling him, like try and cut off his windpipe.
Yeah, that is going to be an unarmed attack then.
10, I assume.
Yep.
Yeah. Ooh, that could have been much better. Not even. Ah, mind you, it's not.
Just kind
I
of
was
give him like a
one
stroke
off.
on the chin.
Come on, I was 1 off.
Do you want to use luck? Here?
I'll look that. That's okay.
Okay. Yeah, sure. If you want to roll a d10 plus 6.
D10 plus 6. Fact, actually, no, I can't do it through there, can I? Right, okay, so.
I think it's like a /R space.
Yeah, I know.
D10. Yeah. Oh, that's unfortunate.
Damn you, dice.
Right.
Yeah, sure. I suck
yeah.
just as much as the rest of the team does.
You've all failed at something now.
What was that, Dave?
Okay.
The fog killers or something, wasn't it?
the fog fighters.
The fog fighters.
Fog, because nothing is clear what this team does.
Lost in the fog is, I think, our actual team name.
Yeah. Okay, so you aren't going to do any damage. They are no longer going to
Yeah,
grapple
it's-
because you're essentially trying to move your hands, but they're going to back off just
Yeah.
between. Actually, just going to move you. Sorry.
Yeah.
So yeah, they are going to scream in a moment, which they will do.
Yep.
They sort of yell in pain and in absolute fear. Help! And with that, just need to do one measurement. Okay.
Shoot the bird.
So they can see two of you. One of you is pointing a rapier at them, and one of them just tried to strangle them. Who would like to be one, and who would like to be two?
I'm going to stab him.
I mean, from the direction you're coming,
yeah, between.
it's the bird first.
Yeah,
There's one.
that is a very
That
is
is
an
two.
excellent point. So we are going to make a roll here.
If it's any consolation, this character might be crap at everything, but I'm really enjoying playing it. Like my next character in the other play game is going to be ADV.
Oh, I'm going to go
Okay.
talkative. You guys are going to hate me in the end of this.
Wow. Okay.
Everyone's crap in your game.
I know it's going. This is exactly what I was expecting. So like as they yell, you do hear the whiz of a bullet go past your head, Torrin. We'll start back up from that order, just because. Actually, no, because we've actually got multiple combatants now. Could everyone roll me initiative properly now?
Rolling initiative. Top of page,
where is the initiative?
Okay.
This is
like, what is going on with these dice?
I don't know. You guys are unlucky, man.
okay. I'm going to ask this because I don't actually know how. How do I add the initiative tracker?
Did you not turn the initiative tracker on beforehand? There's one on the left. There is a tracker button. Click it. It might have done it if you're lucky. It's like a list. Looks like a list.
There we go.
Yeah.
Yay!
And then there's like a cog setting which gives you options, so you can sort it by. In fact, you might have a sort button at the top now.
There we go. Okay. We need to do one more initiative.
So good at this game.
I was doing really well
So
because I
amazing.
was gonna calm him down, like getting confused as hell, then try to get him to escort us into his city because he thinks we're just
He
tourists.
was not going to let some insane
No.
bird person
You
into his
might have
city.
got away with like the insanity plea, but no, I don't get how good you're going to roll. You're not going to convince him that an active war zone is a resort.
Yeah.
No, but he would have thought us insane. He would have brought me in. He would have brought us inside.
Why?
Well,
You
No,
open the
we might
door
send
to
you
people
away.
you think you're insane. Like,
Yeah,
sure,
then
knock
I
on
wouldn't
your
be-
door at home. Hi, I'm a crazy person. Oh yeah, sure, come on in. Let me make you some tea.
we can just go after the
So-
next people.
So, going through the list, Sora, what is your plan for this action
Sure.
round?
I'm probably just gonna finish him her half.
Stab.
Stab.
All right. The guy that you've been having your lovely interactions with is going to get out their bat. They don't have their shield, but they are going to be using their bat probably on you as you did stab them. And you're the only one that's actually done damage to them.
Can I just
Skit-
kind of hold him in the headlock and then stab? I didn't say that. No, I can't. It's okay.
Yeah. I want one or the other. Skitter, what's your plan for this?
Grab the gun and
Grab the gun? That'll be in the
basically
north
aim
direction.
north.
Aim north. Okay.
I don't think I'll be firing at this then, but like I'm going to get ready to. Open up
You could do like an actual detector to uncover the map of whereabouts they
that's
were.
what I'm thinking, yeah, try and get an idea of where they are.
Yeah. Okay. The person that did shoot is
Very
going to
tempting.
fire on. They're going to fire. Knowing that you're going to be trying to look for them, sort of you're about to go that way, they're going to fire on you.
Okay.
Skip. And Torrin, what's your plan?
Is the guy in front of me still alive?
Yeah,
Was he,
very much so.
is he close to death or?
I don't think
Uh,
I can say that.
for the purpose of this, he isn't. He's injured. He's been standing back, but he hasn't gone down. Like, they aren't struggling to stand.
Okay, I'm gonna attack him with my Feather Point Rapier.
Hmm?
I'm gonna attack him
Cool.
with my melee weapon. What's my target number?
Yeah, you are first in this, so it is a 10.
I sure wouldn't be lower because I did say earlier that I was getting ready to stab him if he said anything.
Yeah, but also we're in initiative now
No.
because someone else got involved. So you're more than welcome to make your attack.
Okay.
But yeah, nice one. So, are you taking 7 damage? 4 damage, or are you taking the leg wound?
I am taking the damage.
Cool. So that is 11. Okay. Yeah. So you take the rapier and going for like one of the very small like areas that isn't armored. You sort of slash into the upper thigh and slice through as best you can with a rapier. They do sort of have to take a knee at that. So it's now going to be next one. So they are dead, but they are injured. Skitter. This is going to be at you.
So, okay.
Really? Really?
What
Another bullet goes
This is so
straight
good.
over your head. Okay then. Skitter.
Okay, grab the gun, have a look, see if I can find anything, start
Give
aiming.
me a detect. Give me a detect.
10 or 7, what do you want to do?
So 7.
10
7
because it's
if you
combat,
want
really,
the
isn't it?
general area. 7 if you want just that area. 10 if you want the whole area.
I'll go with 10.
Fair enough.
You're gonna see nothing.
Well, maybe, but like, I figured I'd have got that on the lower one anyway, so like, you might as well try for the higher one.
Just
At this point, there's no point not going all out because like even basic rolls fail.
So yeah,
Might as well try it.
that's the one that appears to be firing at you. They've got a DMR let down on the counter that they're at, aiming straight at you.
Okay.
Yeah, say because that's quite an area that you've just uncovered and you have found the target, and you just pick up your weapon. That is going to be it for you.
Yeah, that's all I'm expecting. That's fine.
But you do know where they are now, at least.
Okay.
This guy is going to take a hit at Sora.
Is the
Load
dude
the sheet, please. That's
still alive?
wonderful. Yeah, he's hitting you. Trying to.
Oh dear.
If you could actually. Did it go through?
Well, I guess we want to hit back then. Adam dropped out of the whole thing again for me. I can't hear you.
Really? Really? Yeah. Sort of from
Not
the.
very good at it either, is he?
Ooh, what? You did leave for everyone else, right? There you go.
Come again?
I was just making sure that you love for everyone else. Yeah, so the person sort of turns around with their baton, trying to hit you around the head. You just duck under it. Not hard for you. You'll go now.
Way too tall to duck. I'm just gonna be like, wait. Okay. So he's still alive and he's trying to hit me, which is very, very rude.
It
we're
is,
gonna
yes.
continue stabby stab. Is it
Yep.
still 10 minus 1 0 or is it? Am I getting any better now?
10, no, just 10 0 0. Yeah, you haven't charged this turn, so.
There we go.
Nice. I'm gonna make sure you are taking the +4 damage, or are you hitting the leg?
I'm taking the +4 damage. We've come this
Cool.
far.
Good idea. Very good idea. Sort of where the injury from the rapier went, you sort of go from the other side. One part of the switchblade in, the other part on the other side, and going round, and they just go down. Seems to be between the shock and the injury that they've sustained, they just go down. So,
Should have let us in.
should let you in. Right. So, going on to this part. You're inside. It's not going to be too hard to get over the counter. Skitter has noticed someone and is aiming their weapon, I'm assuming, upwards.
I mean, I can't aim, but yeah.
Yeah, but yeah.
Pointing at
But
me
you have very clearly seen an enemy.
Yeah.
Have they seen me? Am I still?
No, they haven't seen you. They don't have an angle on you.
Okay, I'm gonna stay ducked as well, or try to duck.
Fair enough. Okay, Skitter.
I mean,
What's
it's very tempting to open a suppressive fire cone through the bird.
Tempting.
I will.
They will have the chance to move, so like absolutely a choice.
You know what? Yeah, sod it. I'm going to do that. I'm going to be like, get out of the way, and I'm going to do suppressive fire cone directly ahead, trying to catch that guy sort of in the middle of it, in the hope that either side, if there are anybody, I might catch somebody. Yep.
Okay. It's absolutely fair. So you're doing a suppressive fire upwards. They are going to move into better cover. Because, like, they're meant to be good at rifling. They clearly are not anymore. And they're about to take a lot of bullets to the face. Torin, you're about to be suppressive fired.
Yes.
You gonna move?
Yeah.
You gonna stay there?
My character is going to jump over the counter in cover.
Give me give me an acrobatics. You are first, so.
Okay. What is target number 10?
I'm gonna say 7.
Okay. Let's see how I fail this. Oh, I didn't.
Nice. Right, so going straight at the counter. Cool.
Yeah.
They're gonna move. They can move. Cover. Okay. Skitter, if you'd like me to attack, this is going to be a -2 to the success dice because they are in full cover. They are going to get a bit of protection from the fact that they are in cover.
So it's suppress 50, right? The clip's 180, so I've definitely got enough in it to do that. That's not an issue.
Yeah, it's a drum.
But it's not. I'm just. I open fire, but I open fire on everything that could be a possible target in there, don't I?
Yeah.
Right. So
the guy did say that there was one in each tower.
Right. So am I able to?
Yeah, you are nailing. Not from this angle, you wouldn't be able to hit both. We'll be able to reveal a bit more because you are just firing at this building where this guy was.
Yeah.
Give me the -2 on the success dice.
Okay.
You do automatically get 2 skill successes because it's suppressive fire. +4 to the damage, so nice. Ouch. So that is actually considered a headshot for this because it's suppressive fire. So yeah, no, that is going to be enough.
Fog of bullets.
Yes, no, they don't have enough. So essentially, what you do is you just get your weapon, you just aim at this building, and you watch them go into cover. But you've already you know what you're going to do, and you just light up the side of this building. You can't see what happened, but you do hear what happened, and it is just the agonizing scream of 50 bullets going through this building.
Yeah.
Into whatever is on the other side. So, what is that?
That seemed effective. I might do that on,
No one
on the other
else
building
is
next
currently in
to
combat?
it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna sneak
we'll do
over
this
here,
part-
try to stay low.
Yeah.
And see what I
Yeah,
can
that's fine.
see.
I'll just...
Do I have to do a detect roll?
So... Yeah, we're out of combat, just for this. Okay, let me do a... We will go for a break in a moment, everyone, don't worry.
Okay.
Is it a 10-0-0 roll, or is it just your
Yeah,
revealing
a 10-0-0 if anything further than that, essentially. Wonderful. I'm going to be doing a lot of... So because you've got a pretty good angle here...
and I got good vision. Does it count for anything?
It is going to help, yeah.
Okay.
So for that, because all that considered, the next tower is over... Oh, you guys can see the tower, yeah?
Yeah.
On the
Here,
vision.
basically. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that red dot?
Are you
specific to
two
anything?
going the other way? That is a camera.
Okay.
On the side of the building, just inbuilt into it, there is a camera there.
I think I'll
There's one here as well.
like for me, I'm gonna
Yeah.
get inside the building and then use come up to where Sora is and use
Yeah.
the
You can see that as well.
desk as a mount for the gun. For the next bit.
Okay. Torm, what's your plan now?
My character's planning. My character's just gonna move over here into more cover. Like he's gonna probably and he's just gonna shout over
It's
to
absolutely fine.
everyone else. Guys, I tried to do this peacefully, but you screwed me over. It ain't my fault. You better sort this stuff out. I'm no good at fighting. I'm good at talking.
We did sort it out already. How about you make it useful and go to the other window and see what you can see?
Yeah.
I ain't got a good gun. I've got a pistol, buddies. So
Just go
Let's
over
go have a
here
look.
and have a look. Like,
Use your eyes.
keep your feathers down. Have a look.
Going up?
Also, if you could work on your talking, that'd be helpful too.
Torm, you go into the other window and having a look, or are you staying in cover?
Am I able to go, like, get into a position where I can just peek out and quickly shoot this camera?
It's behind a wall.
If the others have told you where the camera is, then yes. But as of right now, you don't know that one's there.
Oh yeah.
The other two do.
I do? Okay.
Yeah. Basically, you're having a full look around of where you can see.
Right.
Have I got anything?
So you guys do see the other tower over here.
And the camera.
So where are you going? Yeah, you do see that camera. You see this camera here as well.
Well, I'm going to tell
Torm,
people
what's your
about
plan here?
this camera, at least.
Oh, so
The tower one, yeah.
the tower one. Okay.
Cool.
I will. So hard to choose because I don't want to risk someone else just appearing up in this tower.
It's kind of where you have to look.
Yeah. My character's just gonna move back and stick it like underneath this thing and just stick his head out, see if he can spot anything.
Okay, give me a detect roll. We'll say 7, 10 if you want a massive area though.
Okay, I'm gonna go for 10. And wait, so to reroll success, I
There you
need luck, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna reroll success then.
Cool.
Would the target number be the same?
Yeah, same thing. Yeah.
Okay. Fudge.
Yeah, it doesn't include the modifier on that one, but yeah, the modifier's not enough. Just sort of,
Yeah.
you're not really paying attention to that. You're still in cover. You're not really going out there. Right. Are you guys advancing on that one? Any plans here? Opening fire on the whole building?
I mean, my plan is to just strafe the building, really. I think that worked with the other one. I'll try it on this one.
I'm
Fair
gonna
enough.
tell you. Are you gonna tell that what your plan is?
I'll say, hey, look, lighting up the last one seemed to work. I can do the same here unless you have a better idea.
Just okay. Can I give me a second to check out the other side and see if I
Sure.
can see anything
Yeah.
else that might be an issue for us? And
Okay.
is
Yeah.
it a 10? It's a 10, isn't it?
Yeah, you have got good vision. I'm going to say it's 7, just because of the vision that you have. Yeah, absolutely fine. Oh, just a bit. And yeah, there you go. Should be able to see up to the wall now.
I can see. I'll let you. Can the other ones see that as well, or just me?
I mean,
If you're letting them know that, then yeah, they can see that as well.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm seeing another camera over there.
Yeah, I'd say this isn't really an initiative thing. Yeah. So.
Yeah. So yeah, 2 cameras, northeast.
Yeah, currently you are 4 cameras.
Northwest, yeah, and then the 2 on our building.
Right. Skitter, your plan was to open fire on that building?
I was waiting for Sora to give me the go-ahead on that. So,
I couldn't spot anything, though,
she did say go and check the other building, so I leave that in Nin's hands. Have I been given the go-ahead?
I mean, we're not going to be able to sneak in, I think.
I think that's out the window, very much out the window.
Well, that too, but it's just like
you did
there's
just unload
cameras.
50 bullets into a wilderness.
I mean, even without that, no, it's just like there's 2 cameras pointing at this. Most likely, there's at least 2 cameras. So he did say that there was 1 in each tower. So if you just kind of come blow up that tower on the left, we might be safe-ish.
Let's do that then.
So very fair. Same roll again.
Yeah.
-2 success dice. They will have a bit of armor protection from it, but yeah.
That's 1-6 because of suppressive fire.
Ow. Yep, that is exactly what that is. With the +4 damage, that's 25 damage. You hear the muffled scream because this thing doesn't have any windows in it, but another 50 bullets straight across the wall. Yeah. So with that, I'll say because you guys are going to have, you're not in combat, and I don't want to say this because you guys will be exploring in a minute anyway. You're not going to be initiative, and I think now is a good time to go have a break.
That's good.
Everyone's all right with that?
Sounds great.
Cool. So we'll come back in about 10 minutes, and we'll continue.
Okay. So, have we got?
I don't know if our lovely producer is.
We're still there.
Sorry, we're having technical difficulties. Please expect
I told
that
him.
from us.
Okay.
Cool. Thank you. That should be fine. Hi everyone again. Sorry about that. Do appreciate we went a little over the 10-minute mark. Just as I'm sure the stream said, technical difficulties. So continuing where we were, you guys are now free to explore around here. So you've lit up both towers. You do see the gate here. This is an actual security tower. This is the checkpoint leading up to it.
Can you
Anyone have any
ping that again?
plans? Yeah, so there is the tower, this side and this side. Both have been shot up quite severely by Skitter. You guys are free to explore now. Anywhere you want to go?
Is the security cameras, are they still working on those towers? Can I see that? Or have they gone down in the
That one
blaze
is going
as well?
to be shredded. Yeah, that one is destroyed utterly. So I'll just remove that one. That one over there is still fine because Skitter hit the actual tower, not the wall. And for those who have seen them, there are still both of them on your building. There is the counter on this one, where the marksman was, who didn't hit a single shot. And there is a door over here.
Okay, my character's going to walk over to here.
Okay.
I'm just suggesting that taking out the cameras first, but I guess we're not doing that.
I think they know we're here also.
Yeah.
For completion's sake. Okay.
For completion's sake, extra XP. Side quest, defeat 4 cameras.
Yeah.
Also make my way
so
up then.
that's
What sort of doors that I see?
so in this one, shockingly, doesn't have a door, but on the actual counter, you can sort of there is a part where you can just push it forward, so you can go in. On here is a screen that has all the cameras on it. One of them has static, another one is pointing towards the road that you came down. This one is aiming sort of this way, and this one here is aiming at the actual gate.
Oh. So can I see on the other side of the gate here? Or no? Have I?
No. No,
okay,
this is
go in
to make
there.
sure that whoever's going into it is seen. It doesn't really pay much attention to out to it.
Okay. I'm in there and I'll just see if I see like the wires leading from it.
It is built into the wall. It is essentially a flat screen.
But is there like any
Or the
wires
equivalent
running across the roof?
No, they're built into the TV,
Okay.
and then into the walls from that.
My character will just stab this thing with his rapier.
The TV?
Yeah.
So I just want to confirm you're putting a metal rapier into a electric screen.
Wait. Actually.
Do you want to think about this?
Yeah, let me think about this. Can I?
Yeah,
I can't
probably
find a picture. I'm trying to find the picture of it, see if it's got a rubber handle or something like that. Because if it does, I'm confident. If it doesn't, I'm screwed. Where's the picture of it?
I'll put it this way: it might have a. You won't die. You will take some damage from it.
Okay.
We'll put all that out.
It's not
the other
worth it
two,
as another
I
proper
take it you're going into the
wooden
other?
handle. So
Yeah, we're going to go over and inspect this place. So.
Cool. Well, yeah, you just barge open the door. This one, once
I'll follow.
Revealed. So there's another door leading out that way. This one is a terminal. One of the major things on it that it does say is gate control.
Okay. Go press the button.
I'll stand out
Yep,
here.
gate control. Open, close. Show me you hit open.
Well, it's already closed, so press close again. Keep pressing close until the entire system breaks.
Cool. You keep pressing close, and it's just like the gate is already closed.
No, I'll open the gate.
Okay. So,
Can I have a look around if
now
there's
out
anything
here-
else useful?
Yeah, there is a very nice seat. You do see one of the people. So there's essentially a seat just looking at this. There is also a side panel on this screen that has like a remote link to the cameras. There is the body of the one that was in here. While their actual armor is blue and grey. Their face mask and gloves and boots are green, actually covering the whole face. The one that was in this one was red. Very similar to the one you found by the gate, but this one actually did have a rifle. This one has a pistol.
Okay.
You want
Their armor
that?
is
You want that, or
one
shall I take
quite-
that? The pistol. Are you any good with pistols? That's what I'm asking.
No, no, I
I'm
can't
not-
do. I'm going to shoot myself if I do that. I don't
I'm
think.
not sure I'm that good. No, I probably shouldn't have it either.
I'll just leave it there.
Well, anyone with dexterity is good with pistols.
Yeah.
But I don't have any points in it.
Yeah.
I
so
would
the-
just shoot myself and everyone else in the vicinity as well. Let's not do that. We tried that with the driving. We're not going to try it with shooting.
Okay.
Is the door open? Can I open it?
It can be opened, if that's what you mean. It is just a standard just twist knob open.
Is this open?
Okay.
This one is now open, yes.
Does it open
so,
like that and smear the bird? across the
it
road?
goes, yeah. So what it does, interestingly, as it opens, on this side at least, you watch as it sort of parts ways, it actually folds around the tower, sort of in like plates, and they just sort of separate each time in curve.
Okay.
No swearing.
No smearing then.
No.
No.
No swearing now. Okay.
I feel like I was robbed.
Why do you want to kill me so much?
I don't want to kill you,
But
Well,
it would
you
be
do.
fun.
but if it happens anyway, that's just entertaining.
Okay. But
I'm gonna stand here and very carefully look out the other side. Like, can I open the door a bit and
Yeah,
have a look?
that's fine.
I know the bird is standing there in the
Um,
middle of the open already, but I'll try to be careful.
Yeah, likewise.
I'll
Thinking
be very quick. Yeah, it's nothing on
Okay.
the side. So the
Like
gate is now open.
that was
so-
our objective, wasn't it? Open the gate,
No,
kill the dude,
not this gate was your objective.
kill the dude
this
in the
this one
tower,
was a lot
open the
easier than
gate.
the other.
That was it. That was all we were
Can
asked
we
to do. Let's go
somehow,
get a ticket.
Skitter, before you leave, can we somehow make it so that the gate stays open?
Oh yeah, okay. Can I break this mechanism so it doesn't open? It can't close,
Um.
or at least
Okay. How are you planning to do this? How are you planning to keep it open? This one.
put
Are
the
you
Uh,
trying to do this
Some kind
through
of
the
fire
alarm
computer? Are you
vibration.
trying
there
to?
are servos clearly that open up the
Mhm.
doors. So I will take the time to leak out the whatever passes for lubricant or
Yeah.
stuff for the servos. Yeah, there'll be.
Yeah, you can make it if this wants to close again. It is going to scrape the absolute hell out of
trying to think
everything
what
and not
the
actually close.
the name of it is. It's completely escaped me now. Hydraulic fluid. I'm going to drain the hydraulic fluid
Yes, that one.
in the
Yes,
servos on
That's-
both sides.
right. That's absolutely fine. If you want to give me a tech manual roll on this one,
Yeah.
I will say you are. So you are taking your time with this, yeah?
Yep.
I would say it's a difficulty 7.
Okay. I mean, I wasn't expecting that to go wrong.
No. Essentially, you just find where the hydraulic fluid is stored. Sort of, if you had to take a very good engineer's guess, sort of the way that it should curve.
Yeah.
You essentially just disconnect it, leak it out, put it back. Sorted. Yeah. That it's got enough damage on it that it's not going to open even if someone spends a decent amount of time on this. So that's that.
Yeah. So it is open. It won't close. Is the
Yeah.
way we put it.
Basically, what you've done,
Pinned it
where
open.
it would use the hydraulics to force itself shut, by not having them, the whatever mechanism that it uses to close it will not be able to function.
Yep.
Cool.
Good job. Thank
Okay.
you.
So
Not just the pretty face.
heading up the road. As no
No,
alarm,
you're not indeed.
as
Everybody
the
has to agree with me
alarms
whenever I say
weren't
that.
triggered.
Was
you
triggered?
Yeah, the alarms weren't triggered. There was a specific place they would have been. You head up. and you head towards the actual wall. So this was a checkpoint. There are many, many checkpoints coming up to this. This is just the one that you chose.
I've been working for 2 hours on the checkpoint.
Yeah.
So good.
Pretty much, yeah.
If we
So
put another checkpoint there, we're going to take another hour, and then we're done with the session.
just reset map back to how it was. Yeah, go again. There you go with the sun. Right. So for the sake of ease, we're going to take you straight over to Security Tower. I do just want to make sure. Are you guys able to interact with your character tokens at the bottom?
Hang on.
Down.
Yeah, they're already at the bottom.
Nice.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
Are you guys able to
we can move
interact
them.
with
Yes, we can move them.
Wonderful. Okay. So, in front of you stands the actual security tower. The walls on this are massive. Clearly, this thing is meant to take a damn good hit to actually have any effect. They must go at least 40 meters tall.
Okay.
Is there a doorbell? Like, how are they supposed to let people in?
There is not a doorbell on the front of the massive gate to security tower.
Is it one of those ones where you have to bang something against the wall?
No. Not from here.
Bang, bang, bang.
So, these two sides
gonna look
are
around.
the massive actual walls. This is the gate. It does go left and right, goes more inwards. Going into the actual wall. Right, so we'll start with Torin over this side.
Okay. I guess I have to roll a detect. Or do I not?
No, this is going to be pretty easy if you're just following it around.
Yeah, I'm just following.
I'm assuming you are just following
Yeah,
it
following
around,
the whole wall
okay.
round until I beat.
I'm going to wait at the front. I have a big gun. It's heavy, and carrying it that far and then all the way back again seems a bit tiring.
Yeah.
To me.
I understand. Don't want to break a sweat throwing your makeup.
Actually, I was thinking about that. That's actually a very good point. Yeah.
About wearing makeup or about not
It's
breaking
like
You
sweat?
don't get to
just goes
stay
into
looking
the
this
actual-
good if you don't pay attention. You know.
Okay.
Yeah.
Guys, there's
So
nothing
that side
this
does not
side.
have. Right. And sorry, you were going the other side, yes?
Mhm.
Okay. So first
I
of
did
all,
a detect roll.
yes, 1, 3. Okay. Based on vision, I want to hold your horses there. Right. So
Sorry.
just hold on
thank
one
you.
moment.
Very
Don't go around the
carefully
corner
looking around,
just
of
yet.
course.
Yes. So first of all, first thing you can see, there is a door here. That one, once again, does have an electrical lock on the front of it. There is also a camera here. You see? That one is pointing sort of more this way.
Mhm.
So not the side that you're on.
I'm gonna go
How
talk
you
to him.
approach this is up to you.
Let me try getting in. Like, let me sweet talk him, man.
There's a camera around there. What are you doing?
Yeah, there is a camera, Bird. Maybe we should take it out. I know your rifle's not very quiet, though, is it?
It's not.
It
But-
would be rather like knocking.
Can I? It's. I mean, I know the answer already, but I'm going to make a roll anyway. Can I see if there's any either way of disabling the camera from the outside, or can I sort of try and see the camera's field of view, and if there's maybe a blind spot it has, with like a tech electric roll?
Yeah.
Trying to
Did
look
I
for
not-
a weakness in the camera. Either
I kind of thought that I saw which direction it's looking
the
at.
moment, it's pointing this way. That's pretty clear. It is a camera. It's facing that way.
Could I
Facing which way,
also
sorry?
do a
I
movement?
did. I had my couch here, but I didn't see what he pointed.
It's
Sorry,
kind of going this way.
Yeah.
Oh right. Okay.
It's mostly focusing on that door, but it is going a little bit out of here. So the main camera is facing that door.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, whether it turns or not is completely different. So you can have a roll to see if it will turn.
Yeah. I want
Or
to.
it looks like it has the
what I
capacity to.
can get about the camera, basically. So TN.
Yeah, give me a tech electrical. From here, I'm gonna say that this is a 10. It's pretty high up, and you're not familiar with these cameras. Absolutely fine. From this angle, You just see on part of it where some cameras might be like built in and should be able to rotate. These ones, where the mechanisms are, although it can rotate, it's not meant to like all the time. So essentially, whoever is in control of this camera will have to manually
Move it.
press a button to essentially move it. It won't do it automatically.
Yeah, so it won't.
So if it moves, someone is manually moving
it. It's not automatic. Okay, that's interesting.
Yeah.
So there's somebody on the other side of that camera. So it's not just a case of the recording stuff.
So someone will be using that camera.
Yeah. So we have to be careful. Well, I mean, they know we're here, really, don't they? But maybe we should try and be careful and not give too much away.
I don't know if I bought it right properly at the beginning, but I worked out with my money at the beginning when I was making my character. I could afford a tracked optics and bioscanner, and that basically tells me about the environment, if there's any toxicity.
Enviroscanner?
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
what are you using the Enviroscanner on, and what are you trying to achieve with it?
I am trying to basically just scan the area to see if there's anything toxic around or if anything like that.
Okay. Give me a detect roll then, or a law sector. Either will work.
Law. Okay, I'll go to tech. What target number?
Okay. If you're wanting a general thing of just the nearby area, I'm going to say a 10. If you're looking for something very, very specific, and you say when that is, then it'll be a 7.
Okay,
So if you're looking for something
general.
specific, 7. Okay, 10 then. Okay. It's been a while since you've used one of these. It's not something you commonly get out.
I didn't read the instructions.
Yeah, pretty much. It comes up with a lot of numbers and a lot of words, and you have no idea what any of them mean. Although nothing is like flashing at you, so there shouldn't be anything too dangerous, you think.
Okay.
We disable the camera there.
I think if we disable the camera, the person on the other side is going to know immediately.
Well, but they might come out to check it. I mean, they cannot repair it from the inside. Most likely, they may have to open the door.
Don't worry, guys. I've got this. My character will just walk up and start waving to the camera. Hello. I got told to go this way by a checkpoint. My character.
I'm just gonna stay out of sight and let him die.
Hug the wall. Hug the wall.
So the exact thing you're saying is, someone told me to go this way from the checkpoint.
Yeah.
The door does not open. The camera does, however, turn and looks straight at you.
Hello, darling. I was wondering if I could come inside. I've been given like this some info from a guy who's dying, really, and he said there was some dangerous people coming on their way. So, like, what should I do? Like, it's got descriptions of him. Do you need it? Or should I just leave it outside the front door? Is there a mailbox somewhere?
Give me a persuasion roll.
Okay. Persuasion. What do I need to roll for? What target am I?
This is a pretty bullshit story.
Remember, I've got good looks. I've got good looks. You must see
Good
all my
looks
looks.
is not going to work here.
It is.
I'm going to say it's a 13.
13, shoot.
Yeah, you're trying to convince a military tower that you have information for them.
Yeah, I have.
Oh, fuck you. God damn it. Okay. So in the door, while the whole thing doesn't open up, sort of in just one part of the door, sort of what is the equivalent of the size of a letterbox sort of opens up, sort of going both sides in the same way that the gate did, but on a very small scale.
Okay.
You see someone on the other side, very similar riot gear. So we're going to just do a very quick review. It's about all you can see. There is someone on the other side. And they ask you, who sent you?
I don't know. Like, he said, he just gave me this. He said I'd get a reward for doing this. He said, just run quickly. There's some people coming. I'll try to slow them down. I don't know. He was in some
And
red
what did he
armor.
give you?
He
What
gave
they
he
give you?
gave me a notepad. It looked it
Uh,
looked like they destroyed a vehicle of his or something.
throw it through.
I'm not throwing it through, buddy. Like, if there's dangerous people out here, you've got to let me in. Like, I'm not killing myself for this. Let me come in.
Let me see the notepad first, and then we might let you in.
No, because then you could just refuse to let me in. Like, I don't have to tell you. I could go tell them what's here. I can go betray you guys. Like, I just want the money. I want to be safe.
If they don't know what's here, then they have been living under several rocks.
Well, okay. How about this? I'll tell you a bit of info about them. Is that fair? If I tell you a bit of info off the notepad, you'd let me in, then I should give you it. Because I don't want to risk. I need to have some insurance, man.
Okay. Give me a bribery roll here.
Bribery. Bribery.
Bribery.
Yeah.
You are bribing them with information to go through a military tower.
What would the input value be?
You mentioned a notepad. Mentioned
Yeah.
red armor. Let's say a 10.
What about my looks? Does that change anything?
They're not really interested in your looks,
No.
so no. They're more interested in the information.
Okay, I'm using a luck to re-roll this.
All right.
Can I use another luck to re-roll it?
No, you cannot.
Oh, fuck.
However,
You
it
have
didn't
that many
actually
luck, don't
include.
you?
It didn't actually include the bonus, so that is a 1-0.
Oh.
So, what part of the notebook are you saying?
I list off the fact that I list off like some people traveling by, like some random numbers I've seen on the notepad, like how I
Okay.
used to write some of that info.
Okay, so you're just listing off some of the report off this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like a
Okay.
little bit of the report, mixing in some lies, like small lies. Like if there was, if actually 4, I'd say like there's 2 people coming past. But
Okay. So misinformation, but it is still information. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, give me one moment. And the door part closes. Sora, you'll hear this. There appears to be muttering on the other side. It's at least 3 different voices. At minimum.
Can I hear what they're saying?
It is over a very large wall, so I'm not going to say specifics unless you give me say a 13 on a detect.
1300.
Yeah. Your hearing ability will come in here, so you will get automatic successes. How good your hearing?
1.
Okay. Specifics, no. Other than the occasional notepad and a number occasionally. Other than that, you don't hear anything else. Just gonna move some things around.
If she holds her ear up to my skull, does she hear the sea?
Come again?
If you put your ear up to my skull, do you hear the sea?
Probably hearing like this little monkey over there just tapping away. But I'll very quietly turn towards Skitter and be like, 3 people.
3 people.
Or three voices.
Yeah, at least.
Is that including?
No, that's not including the bird.
Right.
Okay.
3 inside.
3 inside.
So the door does begin to shift open. Come on through then. Just you though.
Okay.
They don't know about us anyway. We're
No,
standing
we
behind
don't
the
know what
corner.
he's doing, do we? So-
No, but they are saying just.
Thank you.
Cool. Right now, from your angle.
They shut the door behind us. That's the last we saw of the bird.
Yeah. I've joined the good guys or the security.
I don't think that's what's going to happen.
Yeah, I'm dead.
So just.
Can I kind of sneak around the corner, or like peek around the corner, sneak peek around the corner?
Well, if there's 3 of them there, can
going
you?
in?
That's
can
what you
I-
can currently see.
Okay.
You can do a detect for anything further than that.
Can I?
Sorry, you're sneaking around, yeah?
I'm sneaking, peeking around the corners. See
Okay. You
what
can
I
essentially see that the door is open currently, and the soon-to-be barbecue went through there.
I'm gonna do a detect, and
Okay.
in a general area one, so is it 10?
General area, yeah, 10. Just to be able to see anyone. Okay.
Nice.
Gonna expand this a bit more for you then.
Kind of like really quietly whispering to Skitter, like, shall we try charging or just?
Remember, I have got comms. Like if I can hear you, I don't have to respond.
Oh, I can just switch off my comm while I'm talking to Skitter.
Yeah, we
So-
don't have to.
Most notably, you'd see on the other side of this counter, not anyone from this angle, you do see basically someone's foot over there. And you see a camera up here.
Okay.
Right, I think if we are going to rush it, we've got to be super quick because they're going to.
Now would be the time.
Yeah, so your call.
I mean,
Yeah,
the
but-
door's open. Might
Let's
as well
go for
use
it.
it.
We
Right.
rush the door,
Okay.
which is obviously immediately going to alert them that something bad is happening.
Yeah. Okay. So how? Right, so hold on.
Yeah, not very much.
Oh no! Help! They're here. My character starts running further into the base because he's scared.
It's going to take you essentially 2 comma runs to get into there.
Mhm.
They are going to start shutting the door though.
Yes,
Because
obviously.
of that. So Sora, I'm going to say that you give me an athletics check. 7. Can't remember what names now. Skitter, if you also want to give me an athletics 10,
Okay.
if you also want to get in. So
But I'm barreling into the door, so it's probably staying a bit open, maybe. With me standing in it.
not on a barge. No,
One
not on
will
a
round.
barge.
Run fast, big gun.
As the door does start to close. It's not the fastest door in the world, so you do just sort of charge through, Sora, and running straight at the in a very similar, heavily armored riot gear now.
Oh,
Very
remembered
similar
something.
that you've already fought.
Fuck it, I forgot it. Shit.
You can get to about there before the door becomes a little too small to get through.
Is that me here?
Yeah, you can get to about there before it's closed. And Birdman, which way did you say that?
I am gonna act. So I'm gonna try to basically act like I don't know who they are. I'm gonna act like I'm terrified, and I'll scream, "They're here! They're here! Help me! Help me!" Like
Right.
it's not what my character's saying. Like I'm doing.
Yeah. There isn't exactly a deceive roll.
Would
I
it be
don't know.
persuasion?
We've been fighting at half strength.
So stop.
You know what? Actually, give me an oratory. Difficulty 13, because
I've got a
they
point
were
on
like
it.
around the corner. Oratory 13.
But I've got a point on it.
Yeah, you have a point in it.
Kids at home, take our example. Even when you have drugs, don't do them.
Aha.
But if you do want to do drugs, actually use them as well. Like just thinking about them doesn't help.
Okay.
Oh dear.
Right.
My bullshit is
What's this?
working.
Here's going to be a thing, okay? A lot of things are about to happen. So you can start like running this way, screaming like a maniac that you have no idea who these people are.
Yeah. Is it
Um,
believable though?
they're not shooting at you. We'll put it that way.
Okay.
Sora, someone is going to shoot at you. You're just charging through. And after that, we'll roll initiative.
Could it be me that shoots at
They
it?
didn't take
Trying to keep
aim,
the door open.
and you are.
Wait, they shoot first before telling you to put your hands up or something like that. Oh, that's bad security, man.
Someone just charged through a security checkpoint. Yes, they're going to shoot first and ask questions later.
They
You
should
didn't
do that.
rush though, so that's important.
Yeah.
I don't think they care, to be honest. Okay. So that is going. They're going to take.
Sorry.
You know what? No. They're going to take the wound actually. That's going to be 10 damage and a wound to the arm.
Wait, is that me?
No, this is on Sora.
Yes.
Just.
Are you currently on rush?
That's going to be the left
Or
arm.
have you not used it yet? Because if you're on rush, you take less damage.
What's with the 10 damage? How do they translate?
So the 10 damage, it's the same as getting hit. They are rushing, by the way, for those in chat. You did sort of need to run through the door. So it's 10 damage against you, minus your armor from that.
Yeah, what's your PV on your armor?
That's 4. Is it the
What's
PV
your armor?
I'm looking at?
Yeah, PV.
So your armor's 4, or
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you on rush at this moment in time, or
Well, no, because I
What's your
fucking
PV?
forgot I have it.
right?
I'm gonna find a quiet corner and go do it in a second. Sneakily snort the rush as well.
there's going to be a quiet corner for a little while.
Okay.
So,
So I have 6
what is
damage,
your
right?
armor, by the way?
Yeah.
Is it? Yeah, if you
That's
got body blocker on, yeah. So that's 2 damage to your armor. You're taking 6 damage, and you also are going to take a wound to the arm.
Yeah, you said so.
Yeah.
Mm.
Okay. And with that, we're going to roll initiative. I will allow you, if you want, to attempt to hold open the door. If you would
Wait.
like to.
Can I roll detect to see what else I see from running away?
Right, yeah, you did move.
Yeah.
I do need to correct that for that part.
Oh, bloody hell. Can I roll detect to see it for a wider area?
Yeah, you can.
Okay.
And then we'll do initiative.
What target number is it?
General or specific?
General.
10
Okay.
a.m. Mm-hmm.
Of course, I get a decent initiative outside the bloody complex.
Yeah, that kind of sucks.
You asked if I'm holding the door open. I'm gonna try that. Is there any way I can
yeah.
use that
If you're holding the door,
dude dead before me as a shield while I'm getting shot at?
it's kind of acrobatics you might be able to. It's not going to be hard. It's not going to be easy, though. I mean, you didn't
10?
really cool it. You did just sort of rush through the door. Yeah. It's a bit of a retcon, but like, yeah.
I mean, I kind of just like barreled in their general direction. I don't need to do it.
Yeah.
You have to say so or say not so.
Yeah, you can have a go at it. Yeah, give me acrobatics 10 difficulty.
Like, I mean, I got
okay.
shot once
I'll
already,
say-
but like just kind of grabbing him now and
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, that's all right. So you'll be considered half cover for this if you do get shot again, which is more than likely. They're going to there. Yes, it did. Good. Right. At the bottom, this guy, you did grab them, we'll say. They're going to try and disengage from you for that.
good luck.
Torrent-
I've got to be around.
Yes.
Yeah, what's your plan?
Uh,
Your initiative.
can I see
haven't-
them
they
like
haven't
aiming
started
guns at me? Okay, I
They're aiming guns at your friend and
go up,
firing.
I go up to this guy and say, help me, they're attacking. But a lot more dramatic.
Right.
Is that persuasion?
You've already called that already that you need help. You could distract them if you want, like try and get in their way, if that's your intention. Or you just trying to really reinforce that you're the good guy here.
I'm trying to make them think I'm a good guy so they turn their backs on me so I can stab them in the arse cheeks.
Okay.
So I'm trying to reinforce.
Yeah, persuasion then. Persuasion.
What's the target number?
10. They don't think you're a threat. You did sort of run out into the middle like a chicken.
Do I have any success dice modifiers or anything?
No, not on this. No.
Skill dice? Nah.
No, just 0-0.
Aha.
Okay, they're paying. They're like sort of the one in green, sort of like holding their pistol towards the door, is just sort of gesturing you to get behind them or like get back, essentially.
I get behind him.
Okay.
Actually, I don't know if I'm able to move that distance.
You won't have it won't happen yet. But yeah, that is what your plan is. Yeah, right. Yeah, I should have done it. My bad. Anyway, this one is then going to shoot at Sora, being the only threat currently. This one is also going to shoot at Sora. Skitter. Don't know what your plan is. There is the electronic lock next to it if you want to try and get that, or you can wait.
Is the door not being held open, or is that?
I think we're kind of in there
Sora
in the
went
door with the dude. Oh, okay.
Yeah, sorry, you went to the hiding behind the person.
Right. Okay. So, what's the situation with the door? Then? The door is shut, is it? So I need to either
the door is
bypass the
at
lock
least
or something.
shut, or yeah, it's
I'll
closed enough that you couldn't squeeze through.
I'll attempt to bypass the lock and try and open it. If that's okay.
Okay, give me
whatever
when it gets to be like an electrical, topic electrical. Sorry, what's your plan here?
Question in between is
Yes, is the answer.
snorting the rush in my pocket an auxiliary action I can take?
Yeah, it is. Yeah, you can do one drug.
I don't know how I'm going to manage that while holding the one dude.
You've got the.
It's actually an injection, so it's just like.
I know, but still, like, I mean, the other dude's probably like squirming around.
Yeah.
I'm just really good, apparently.
You're just good. You're just that good.
Yeah, you're faster than most of these people, so yeah.
Okay,
so that'll be your auxiliary action. What's your main action plan?
The door's shut, right?
It's close enough that Skitter can't get through.
I like Skittle as well.
So you're
and I am getting shot at. I can see the other two people there most likely.
Yeah, they are definitely aiming you and about to take shots.
Okay. Well,
there is the option of doing defense. I believe it's called acrobatics defense. Could be wrong there. But yeah, it will essentially give them negatives, but that is your action to defend.
Yeah.
I think it's
Have a real quick look at my ratings that I chose. If there's anything that can help me.
I think it's combat. It's either combat or acrobatics defense.
Give me a second.
That's fine. Just reading, making sure it's the right one I'm thinking of. Okay, so acrobatic defense is for the hand-to-hand part.
Mm.
Not going to do much against ranged weapons.
They who's firing for a minute?
This one and this one over here are going to be taking shots at Sora.
So because she's in,
It's considered
engaged.
half cover. Yeah,
because she's engaged, they have to get at least one skill success as well, don't they? Otherwise, it's not actually a success. I know that probably won't stop them hitting, but like,
yeah, yeah. So yeah, there is also one other thing actually I did forget to mention. There is a way to unlock the door on this side. It's very similar. It's essentially open and shut door.
Like there's some kind of button there or something that.
Yeah. It's essentially a little screen on the other side of this door to do it.
Okay.
That will be an action because you are obviously engaged, so you will have to get to it. But yeah, it's just like here.
So can I just kind of drag the guy with me and try to get to the door?
Yeah, you can
opening
do.
Thingy. Would you want to roll for that?
Athletics to just would be athletics. I'll say it's unarmed combat just to physically drag them over. But yeah, that's totally possible. That's
10-0-0? What does Rush give me for the...
You get a second action.
Rush will give you a second action at the end.
Yeah.
Right.
-1 damage.
Is it the -1, is it?
Yeah.
Okay, social violence. So
half
damage, isn't it?
First of all, if you want to give me your unarmed combat one to get over there with the guy.
I did.
Cool. Right. Yes. So you both get dragged. I'm going to say because you did drag them over, you're not going to have the chance to open the door right now. But you are at least you are engaged with them. So yeah.
Well, that could be the next, like the extra action.
Yeah.
From Rush.
So yeah. Skitter.
Right. So Lynn doesn't have to have declared that second action. She can change it if I get the door open. So I will attempt to open the door.
Give me a lockpick electrical. This is going to be quite a fast one. So yeah, I'm going to say
lockpick electric, of course. Yeah. Okay. Marvelous. Excellent. What difficulty?
10, because you have to do this very quickly.
So 13 then. Okay. Marvelous. Great.
Nice.
How?
You did actually succeed.
How?
You got a 10 on it.
It was 13 because I'm unskilled.
Yeah, no. As the roll was a 10.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, you do manage. This is as fast as you can, very quickly, just looking where the fingerprints would be, and as fast as you can, typing in what the possibilities are. You eventually do type in the right code, and the doors do begin to open again. They'll be opened by the end of this round. At the end of the round. So you are here. Cool. Right. So, time to have Sora take some shots. I'll say because you are actively using this person as a human shield, they are going to be at a -1 for being in half cover.
Do not have any kind of scruples shooting their mate.
Sorry?
Oh, do they not have any kind of like
No,
Oh, they're not hesitating
really.
at all. They're just going to shoot
No,
straight through.
No, they're pretty confident in their abilities. They probably shouldn't be, but they're confident in their abilities.
So are they shooting through the dude, or
they're like
are they
trying
just,
to hit the angles around them to get to you. Yes, that is good hit. They're going to hit the other arm. So that is going to be 7 damage, -1 because of your thing. So you can take 6 damage, and the other arm wound.
Mm-hmm. What about my armor? Still have 2 left.
Yeah, 2 damage on that. But his body blocker, I think, it has 12, so it should be fine for now.
So it's 0 now, or
so the damage, it has 12 resistance. So if you put in the damage, put 4. I think that should do it, right?
been doing something wrong. Yeah.
Either way, your resistance currently is at 8 across around that. The other one's
Okay, then I've been looking at something wrong. Yeah, go on.
Okay. Yes, didn't cut that. Okay. They didn't fuck up on this. And they fucked up on this!
Do they at least hit their dude, their mate?
You know what? Because it is a botch, I am going to say yes, it does hit their friend. So the bullets, essentially, it is, most of them are pretty wide. +2 on that because of the burst fire. So they did roll really poorly. So the bullets just sort of go into the back of the Kevlar. None of them seem to have gone through, just sort of the clunk of it hitting the armor. But it's going to at least do the damage. So yeah, there is that. Torrin, you're up. You did your persuasion roll before.
Yeah.
So yeah, you are now behind them.
Okay.
Great view from back here.
Am I able to kill him? Stab him, I mean.
Not this round, no. Because your thing was the persuasion to go
Am
behind
I
them.
able to do a detect roll for more view?
Not this round, no. Really should be declaring that before.
Okay.
This guy, he was going to disengage. I need to remember how to disengage.
It puts him at the end of the initiative, but it's already at the end of the initiative. Basically, it just means that everybody gets a chance to act before he goes anywhere.
Yeah. So he's going to move a bit back. That's right, yeah. Go back. Okay. So, sorry, if you want to take your second action. The door is
door's
opening.
open now, right? Okay.
We'll say when it gets to the next round that it will be open. Yeah, it's yeah.
I'm gonna keep bear hugging
So you get
the
to
guy
choose
there.
what you do here. It's your rush.
I just can I just kind of go after the
This one.
the dude who
Yeah,
just
yeah,
disengaged
absolutely, yeah.
from me, and can I grab him, like grab him and just grab him and keep him there in front of me.
Yeah.
And maybe give him a bit on the knocket.
If you're attempting to damage with this, then yeah, you can do a charge if you want. Or you can just walk up to him and stab. That's up to you.
I mean, no, I'm just trying to keep him close so I can either use him as a shield or
Yeah, absolutely, yeah.
just like he's not getting away too much.
Yeah.
Just like I would like to give him like one of the noggins so he's maybe a bit dazed or stunned or something.
That would be an attack.
Okay.
But you can totally move up to him and like try to grapple him. In which case,
Is that unarmed combat?
yeah, unarmed
or
combat
what
again.
is that? It's a 10-0-0.
Yeah. Cool. Yeah. Held in place, using as a shield. Cool. So we go. Oh, wait, I might go in the trick. Yeah, we go. Right. So the door is now open. This guy's once again going to disengage, just to keep trying to get away from you. Torin, what is your plan?
Okay. So, would looking around to see if I get more info next.
Looking around is
Auxiliary?
going to be on auxiliary action.
Okay. Would I be able to still attack him?
Yep, if that's what you want to do. They will be
Okay.
aware that you're attacking them.
Well, he's not looking at me, is he?
No, but you are after them in initiative.
Oh yeah. Screw. Sugar. Oh, do my detect roll first. See what that looks like.
Wait till it's your turn to be able to do that,
Yeah.
I'm afraid. What do you want to do with your action? Do you want to continue running, or do you want to do this attack? Or anything else that you think you could do?
I'll take this attack. Yeah, I'll attack.
Okay. Right. So your turn, you'll be attacking this one. Knowing that you're attacking them, they are also... Because they... Wait, actually, do they have a weapon? Melee weapon? Let's have a quick look.
Don't they have to take a turn to equip it?
No, but they are going to unarmed attack. They're just going to hit you. So that they can put that weapon away and then just actually punch you, which is going to be their plan. They don't actually have a weapon, as it were. Okay. This one is then going to fire on... Who would they fire on? Yeah, you sort of charged in, pretending to be a friend, so they are going to take a shot at you.
Yeah, I don't blame him.
Skitter. Door's open.
Door is open. I'm going to move through the door and come and help.
Okay.
With this
so
guy.
That's going to be... What's your rushing speed?
7, I think.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I'll do a charge punch.
Charge attack, yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Sucker punch him. But keep him upright, we need him.
Then
keep it upright.
Then, sorry.
Okay, hang on.
it needs a shield, yeah.
There's a thing, isn't there? There's a Bosch slave blade, isn't there? That we all get.
Yeah, there is.
Yeah, I'll use that.
I think it's... Yeah. Fair
I
enough.
don't think I'm any worse. Well, I am better with an arm combat, but I'm still going to do the blade. I'll use the blade. So I get
Fair enough.
13 because it's target number issues. -1 plus 2. -1 and then an extra 1 success skill, yeah? This is going to go really badly.
Yeah, when it's your turn, but Sora is first.
Just going to go badly.
Sora is before you.
Not 1.
Well, that will come up. But first, Sora, what's your plan now?
I'm just gonna stab. Stabby stab.
Fair enough.
Well, sorry, yeah,
Fine.
we're just declaring, aren't
so
we?
you
My
are
bad.
first, so if you want to take a stab.
Yeah. Sorry, I went way too far ahead.
Yeah.
My apologies.
It's fine. I will
Got excited,
remember
didn't
this.
you?
Okay.
I will just remember.
Is it a 10-0-0 again?
Yeah. Always 10-0-0 unless something else happens. Wow. Okay. Yeah. So, sort of, you're having enough of getting shot. It's becoming a real issue for your health. So you just
So it does.
grab your blade. Fuck this. Straight into their chest. It does appear to take quite a lot out of them, and it was a damn good hit. Just straight into the side of their helmet with blood coming out. Very good, which does mean they are now at the bottom of initiative for the 3rd time. And they are also stunned, which is good. Yeah, lowest initiative, disengaged, and stunned. Could not be slower. So yeah, nice one. Then obviously skitters. I believe you have to take a recover action. I don't know if that's for melee weapons as well. For
When you-
botching in combat.
I did botch. I got 0-1 because of the charge.
Yes, you did. So yeah, just charging
That's
straight
fair.
at them, blade over your head, just goes wide.
Yeah.
Sucks. But also, you're not a melee combatant.
Oh, that's true.
So yeah. So this one is then going to fire at Torin.
Okay.
See how much this fucks you up.
Yay.
Very excited. High numbers. So they're going to take the extra damage on this one.
Okay, 8 damage.
God, that was a poor shot. Yeah. So your armor is 6 PV.
Yeah.
So your armor takes 2 damage, and you also take 2 damage.
Okay. Yep.
This one is then going to attempt to punch or kick you. Yeah. It's going to load for me. That is unsurprising. I don't know what the rule is on botching on an unarmed, but it's definitely not going to hit you.
I think he falls over.
So now, you know what? Because you are attacking and you're in melee, I am going to actually give you a bonus for this. I'll say +1 to the success dice for you stabbing them.
Do I need to do my detect first or my attack first? Because attack.
Either or.
Attack. Okay,
you've declared both of them, so.
Yeah, I'll do my attacking first. So, target number is
10 + 1 0.
+1 0. I'm going to hit an arm.
Okay. Yeah, funnily enough, actually, you can, because the arm is not that good. So you're going to do 1 damage to them and hit an arm. Okay.
Well, no, it would be 4. Oh, yeah, because have they got armor? Oh,
armor. Everyone
okay,
has armor.
Yeah.
Yes.
So they've got.
Sorry to tell you this, but they're
got
not
3 PV.
dumb enough to walk around naked in a war zone.
Well, it depends if they've got the chameleon skin.
Yes. Yeah, their armor isn't. It's worse than body blocker, but. Okay. This guy is then going to disengage, but they're stunned. So they are going to disengage.
Oh yeah, I need to roll for my detective.
Sorry, your second action.
No, you just said you had this auxiliary action.
Yes,
so.
Yeah. My target number is 10 for general still, right?
Yep.
Okay.
10 general, 7 if you want to look in a specific direction.
Oh, I've done a general and I failed.
You are very distracted in your fight. In fact, maybe a little too distracted. They're going to have a bonus to you if they attack you again, or someone is going to have a bonus on you. But yeah. Sorry, second action. What do you want to do? Stab.
Did he actually get away? I thought he was stunned. But yeah. I will.
Engaged.
Okay. Because sharing is caring, so Skeeter just just walked up next to me, and I figured we might need the edge, and gonna, without consent, have a partake in the rush.
Let's get that covered right here, please, people.
So
just confirm what you do.
You injected as well.
You okay? I don't know if that'd be an action or auxiliary because you are rejecting, but it is on someone else. I'll say.
It is an extra action. It's not an auxiliary action, isn't it?
Yeah, second action, isn't it?
It is my second
Actually,
action.
yeah, that's true. Yeah, if you want to eject Skitter, absolutely. I'll allow that for a second action.
Go get it.
Cool. Skitter, you feel a slight pinch in your leg, and you watch as Sora just injects a bunch of something into you. You feel good though. You feel real good. Just a heads up, I do plan to end at 10 o'clock. If you guys do want to continue this another day, we can. But yeah, 10 minutes.
Okay.
Just everyone can go to sleep and whatever. Okay. So this guy is going to rush away.
Okay.
Absolute run. Torin, what's your plan?
Yes. I'm going to try to stab him again. Yeah. I'm going
Just
to stab
confirming
him
you
again.
there.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Yeah, absolutely can.
Yep.
Seeing that you're going to stab them, this one is going to tend to disengage. Does mean they go at the end of the round, yeah?
I lost Adam again.
I believe so, no. This one is going to fire on you. Torin, again. Skitter.
Right.
You're no longer engaged, so you can, if you want, perhaps do a suppressive fire.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do. But
Or anything else you want to do.
Struggling with the thing. Yeah. So I was thinking. I mean, that's not the width of the cone, but you know what I mean.
Yeah. You can angle it enough that you can hit both of those.
It's more like half.
Yeah,
it's more
absolutely.
like half the left-hand half of that, isn't it? Yeah. More like it. But yeah, I'm going to try and get the two of them in.
Yeah, yeah, that's absolutely fine. Yeah, so it's suppressive fire. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sora.
I'm gonna go for the one in front still.
Sora, what's your
Unfinished business.
So
Just edge that way a bit.
So
I'm gonna go from the left.
Skitter is planning to open fire on that.
Yeah.
You're fast. You're not that fast. If you want to do that, you are going to be in that suppressive fire range.
Okay. Right.
Go head up to the other one, maybe. One near.
You could go around this side.
Leave the burner. Cheer me on from the side.
Here, but there is a plan.
You're not shooting over here, are you?
No.
I mean, I know you're shooting this general direction.
So I'm kind
Options.
Is that a car I'm seeing there?
I'm sort of. What to do?
I'm sorry, I lost Adam again. I can't hear or see you. So if you're saying something, I don't know what it is.
I found that 22 was a good angle.
Yeah,
if
about
you're using
there.
the
Yeah.
advancing.
Okay.
Yeah, like that.
Yeah.
Can you see that? That's kind of where I'm.
I can see that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
So the car's not in it at all.
Yeah.
The car's safe.
Okay. Yeah. So I'm gonna just. What's my rushing speed is somewhere around here. So I'm gonna go
I can't actually see.
about here.
Sorry, I'm on call.
Going for cover behind the car.
It might just be me thing.
Okay, she's saying she's just gonna basically go up there and get cover behind the car.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah.
Obviously, reveal.
Yeah, first, so yeah, I don't mind you doing that.
And then is it me to do the suppressive?
So yeah, that sort of thing. Skitter, do you want to make your 2 attack rolls?
Yeah.
For your
First guy, closest guy. Is it 10 still?
Yes. Yeah, you are second.
That's first guy.
Yeah, it is still 10. Yeah.
Okay.
I think he's down far.
Dead.
He might be.
Dead. Very much dead.
Guy further up.
Sorry. Yeah, it's still 10.
So that.
Okay. Specify does still give you 2 successes.
Yep.
I did realize actually I did actually include the suppressive fire damage included in that. Well done me. But that is still gonna absolutely wreck them.
Yep.
You're doing like 16 damage to them and a headshot. Yeah, they're dead. Both.
Yep. Okay.
Yeah, just
Can
be
you tell
careful
me
of your
what's going
ammo.
on?
I think you're
They,
getting low now.
they died. They did die.
This one?
The falling over and not being alive bit.
2 people just got
Okay.
absolutely wrecked.
Mm.
Yeah, suffering from the dead condition. So this one will be wanting to disengage, so that will be after Torrin. I can see Nin again and Hagen again.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah. So they're going to disengage. So at the end of this, Torrin, if you want to have your go,
Yep. I'll give him a little.
I'm say
stab
-1
there.
success because of the fact that you botched last time.
What about the fact that he's trying to disengage? That means.
Yeah, you're
I've
still
got
stabbing, but
some
like, yeah,
opening.
that's a thing.
So success dice is -1.
I can't remember if you do
Or is it
get.
skill?
Yeah, success dice -1, skill 0.
Okay. I hit his other arm.
Nice. You're not actually doing enough damage that you'd be able to do that. It's not actually going to make a difference because even if you add the 2 damage, you're not going to do enough. But you will damage their armor. It's about all you're going to do. Oh wait, no, minimum damage. Sorry.
Yeah.
Um,
Minimum damage is 3.
yeah, you'd have to take minimum damage and then the damage.
Would I?
Yeah, that's totally.
Like I wouldn't just. Yeah. Okay, then
Yeah.
I'll do the damage.
Yeah, minimum damage is enough to get through their armor, so you will have to do add.
Okay.
Oh, my apologies. Apparently, you get a +4 for a disengaging enemy. My apologies, everyone. Do you want to do that again with a +4? So a 10,
Plus
3,
three.
4.
Yeah. So cover point. Repairs to 10.
Yeah, just re-roll the thing because that was on me.
4.
Cool, much better.
Okay.
That is
I'm
going to
gonna hit the head.
a fair amount of actually, that is actually going to do enough damage. Yeah, like even the fact that you were a little distracted, you look for that opening as they're about to run away and just straight through the helmet and then back, and they go down. Congratulations. So,
Thank you.
with those 3 cleared, yeah. So, with the time it is coming to, and with, I think that's in the right place to end it for tonight then.
Yeah, I think so.
If you guys do want to continue this another day, I'm more than happy to continue running from where we're at.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe.
All right. Then,
Yeah.
yeah, I'm not really sure how to wrap this up, but yeah. So, everyone, thank you for coming. Thank you for watching. I do apologize for any technical difficulties, and I hope everyone enjoyed. So, thank you for attending.